What's the correlation?
Huh?
Refereeing issues in France.
Tribalism. You get it. You're Kenyan.
Oh.
Yeah.
You Somali.
Kenyan. Somali Kenyan.
Okay.
Yeah. You're Mbuin. What is that? Mbian. What is that?
I'm Kenyan.
Mbuanian.
Just like you.
Okay, so carry on. So what have you been looking for this whole time, bro?
Mimi niko hapa hivi. Joe, I am a man of my words.
Yes.
If Liverpool had won, I was ready to
Man
give
of my word.
words.
Vocabulary chini kidogo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But there's more than one word.
You know like 3 words in the English language, but that
No.
doesn't mean you're a man of your words.
But I said,
No, I know you know a lot.
huh?
Like 10 words. But
So the saying is
I'm a man of my word.
so words.
Ni
Nem
word.
ulikuwa unajua hivyo.
Mimi niko najua.
Sasa kunyamaza
All right.
kama
Sam, let me ask you this. When someone says, I give you my word, do they say my words or my word?
It depends how many.
How many you're giving? Si ndio?
Ah.
Yeah.
That's
You
all.
know,
Nani huyu jamaa wewe huko unajua hizi vitu pia tulia.
Of course nilikuwa najua.
Tulia Mbuiana.
The thing is,
Hey, bro. Mbuanian,
the
bro.
thing is, in this economy, you have to be very sure about the amount that you're
Yeah.
You're giving is true.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, welcome back to the episode. We'll go straight to the point. Hakuna sijui nini introducing the show. We'll do that baadaye.
But like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, like and everything.
Turn on post notifications.
Yes, all that, please. Thanks. I'll go straight to the match of the
Match of the
season so far.
Oh, okay, that's great.
In terms of the number of Premier Leagues
Oh, okay.
combined,
Not Premier Leagues,
That's not true.
league titles.
Shit.
League titles.
Okay, yeah, league titles, true. Well, that's not true.
We're bigger than you guys.
No,
There's
even-
no rivalry here, please.
Here we go. This
No,
is already triggered.
No,
bro.
skiza. I'm talking about.
It's already triggered.
Usikasirike
We're not
mapema.
the same, but just
No.
because we drew.
Can I
we're not
introduce the
same.
show?
We're church allegiance.
Let me introduce the show.
Interrupting.
Let me
This
introduce
is
the
an
show.
HBR,
Lakini
okay.
umesema kuna introduction?
No,
there is.
I'm introducing the show
Go on.
in a very unintroductive way.
An introductory.
What does that even mean?
Wewe ni Mwembuyan. So, I'm a man of my word. So, we'll go straight to the point. We had a slap bet between me and my very good friend.
I'm not your friend, come on. We're just in the same league.
My very good same league guy.
Same league.
You're still my very good whatever you label us. Mimi sina shida na label.
I
You can label.
Bora mko pamoja.
Mimi wewe ukiniita
we don't
side
like
friend.
being associated with these guys.
Side friend.
Ukini
Mpanga wa kando.
mimi whatever you call me mimi niko
Say
sawa.
what you want to
Friends,
say.
chips,
My
you
friend.
know.
Yes. We are putting a slap bet here. I'm going to play this. If you can, I'll probably put the actual video.
You probably will forget.
See it, someone is calling.
God, you're ruining it. Stop ruining it.
And I need water. Let me tell her to bring me water, please. Mambo? Please, thanks. No problem. Asante. That was a commercial break. So,
No, I want to give him shots on target.
He said shots on
wait,
target.
pull up.
What?
Give Naim a draw. I don't know. A draw or a win. No, I want to give him shots on target.
I was there, bro.
No, you're in on it.
That was for you though.
Like, share, subscribe. Win or draw or lose or draw. We're only getting a win this time. You're sure. So if you don't win, slap it. I'm actually
Check. It's dawning on me, bro.
What about me?
Ashaanza kujishikilia, bro.
If you get 4 shots on target, if you get 4 shots on target, let's be slide. So, okay, you know they have rushed. 4 shots on target. Realistic. Oh yeah.
Let's be realistic. Ngoja, umesema let's be realistic.
Let's be realistic. So, we're beating you guys. So my bet is if we don't beat you. So if you lose or draw, yes, it's on my side. Yes.
So now, you know you have some really high quality microphones in this studio, man.
Fantastic. Well, I really do.
What can I say?
Loud and clear, bro.
Locked in, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Naim said.
No, listen.
No, mimi sina shida.
Okay.
Mimi, by the way.
Accept,
Check.
but
Tutaita askari hapa.
but I accept, but
Let's go. You're allowed to do 10 push-ups just before, bro.
no, listen, guys.
Nimefanya arms leo.
Yeah.
Listen. I accept,
We can postpone.
but
I can give you time to go and prepare
I'm
and
not
think about
feeling
your
well
life.
and I ask for postponement.
No, ni sawa. Mimi
Even Everton have gone to court. Even Man City.
You can appeal the decision.
Yeah, I want to
No,
appeal.
With an
no.
asterisk. Slap bet asterisk.
The thing is, we never specified which game, this or the return leg.
No. Wait, is that your argument?
That is it's part of my argument.
Give me another one. So that I want to debunk kila kitu sahi, and then I'll give you an option. If you want to contest this, I'll postpone.
Tutafanya leo.
Sawa, tutafanya leo.
Tuambie Brevo, ake kamera kwa Ronin.
Yes.
We were just creating
hands-free.
content.
But
Yeah, we're creating content.
skiza.
We were creating content.
Kwanza ulisema shots on target. Mimi I don't want that.
Hizo hamkufika.
And by the way, we had the bigger chances, to be honest.
We did
Yeah,
have
they
good
did.
chances.
We were the only team that was trying to win the game.
We had the bigger
Nah,
chances.
bro.
We had the bigger chances, bro.
How many shots did you have?
Shots on target.
4.
You had 1.
Huh?
Yeah,
Shots
the
on
one that
target.
was
Yeah,
the one that
sawa.
hit Allison.
But uzuri alisema let's be realistic.
We had
Yes,
8.
that's a good one. Good for you, man.
So anyway, so Eric,
There's
I'm
only
giving
one
an
slap
option.
for one shot on target, bro.
You confirm the slap sahi, and then you can give me a date whenever you feel happy. Nini. Sahi unaenda Christmas kesho kutwa. Sitaki uende home na maalama because trust me, tutoka hapa na alama. But like just sisi ni mandugu. You're my side friend, right? Amani. Am I your friend now, ba?
Twitter
Am I
mutual.
change you? Am I still your friend?
Yeah.
You're just my Twitter follower, come on.
Oh, shit. You get slapped by your Twitter followers.
Imagine.
So yeah, let's talk about the game.
All right, but I just feel like the slap should be called in whenever you want. So I feel like Atam Kichezano, Old Trafford, Banse Mizidi, because they chapped you, of course. Slap him, bro. One time.
We can Old Trafford tanishinda ama ndakushinda.
Check it.
Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Go for 2, man. Risk it all, bro. You're getting slapped.
So
might as
that
well
so
get
that
slapped twice.
ukinishinda at least you have opportunity kulipisha slap. Na ama nikuchape mara mbili.
Old Trafford is our second home. That's Mohamed Salah's home.
Here we go.
Sawa.
You know, let's be realistic. This guy has
By that time,
Are we
by
go-
that
are we-
time tutakuwa as guys like 1 point above Man City or 1 point behind Man City.
So you must win.
Territory itakuwa hivi,
So you must win.
of course.
So are you putting it on the table?
fascination with Man
What are you
City?
putting on the table?
Sorry?
What's your fascination with Man City?
Inferiority
You can't be in a
complex.
title race without Man City being there.
Oh, have you beaten them before in the century race?
Ate?
Yes.
Have
No,
you
I've
beaten
not.
them
No,
before?
no, I've
Yes,
not.
you have.
I have. We have. Correction. Correction. We have.
It's because I've lost a couple of times to them, so I know about how hard it is for
No,
them,
yeah,
for us
but
to beat them.
what makes you think City will be there? Not Arsenal, not
they're always
Villa,
there every single
not-
season. I mean, that's the only team that we're sure of. Arsenal may come through and Aston Villa, but we are sure at least Man City will be one of the
All
teams.
right, all
with
right.
them.
Before we get into title race talk, why couldn't you beat Man United?
Why couldn't you beat a centre back pair of Johnny Evans
And Varane.
and Varane, who are 30 something, combined total age of like almost 70?
Wow.
And
First
Varane
of
has
all,
rickets.
Yes.
Opposite rickets.
I think first of all, we never created like clear-cut chances. And I think,
Why?
And I think I'm getting
So
there.
no shout.
Why
The
though?
reason why I
Not shout,
couldn't beat
Michael.
Man United,
I'm sure.
the reason why I couldn't beat Man United, I think we were overconfident
Oh, really?
in that game at Anfield.
Would you say you were overconfident, your players, manager, and fans, or just the players?
I think the players allowed themselves for this thing to get into their head. I think it's only the fans who should be talking obviously throughout the week and probably expecting like let's a big win, because that's the only thing we do. We don't play. We just expect players to win. But for players, I think people like, let's say, Darwin and Mo and
Yeah, Darwin is
Luis
a
Diaz
cartoon, bruv.
and Dominic Soboslai, I think they were a bit overconfident. I can say probably, let's say, players like Trent and Virgil, probably they understood like the magnitude of the
importance,
game,
yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
will probably give their best. Alisson the same.
Yeah.
But I think the rest of them players,
What
it's
about
just
your
overconfidence.
what about
for
your former captain Endo?
Wataru Endo, we all know the ability of Wataru Endo. I
is mid.
think I think it's not that bad. He's bad, but it's not like that bad.
One question, by the way, how comes Anavanga mouth guard?
Mouth
He does.
guard. He does.
He wears mouth guard.
I didn't.
Does
I
he?
didn't know.
Yes.
That. I didn't even notice.
That could be something to do with his dental. Come on.
No, like you're a midfielder, you're supposed to be like you're playing against a 19-year-old,
18.
18-year-old, unavaa mouth guard ndo usumia meno. Like what the fuck?
Amaliona Scott McTominay in the 10 akasema, hapa ni vita.
No, he does that all the time.
All the time.
Every
okay.
single game I've watched, Endo wears a mouth guard.
Hey,
So-
really?
Like it's a boxing game.
Let me Google his smile. Maybe
I've never
have a
seen
nice
him.
smile.
I've never
So,
realized that.
so let me.
Yeah, alafu they know it's fun. The funny thing is, it's colored.
It's colored.
What
Yeah.
So
color?
it
What
looks like a
color?
boxer.
Yes.
What color?
Yeah, zile za kina.
I don't know, like a
Nike
Rastafarian color.
You know, it actually
Pink.
feels so
Pink
Zoom.
like his
Green and
Can't stop
white.
reggae, you get. What do you mean?
Zoom. You know, it actually
Pink
feels so
like
bad
his
because
pussy, bro.
I'd rather.
Whoa.
What did you say?
Whoa. Carry on. That was crazy.
So I'm saying it's actually very painful because I would rather Luton come to Anfield and get the 3 points than Man United come to Anfield and get a point.
So how come
Oh,
you
so
went to Luton and didn't get the 3 points?
No, it's a different situation. I'm saying I would rather them come to Anfield
Oh,
and
okay.
win there, or let's say someone like Leeds, like last season.
Like,
I mean,
like a team
we
that
forgot
you're
that
not
last
competing
season.
with.
But for these guys, for our biggest
That's
rivals,
a
come.
weird thing to say.
That's a very
No, I'm saying from
fun
a fan
Twitter
perspective,
kind of thing
First,
to do.
I mean, the way you feel, because the way, let's say after beating them 7-0, 5-0, 4-0, we were so like, let's say, so happy like to be playing them, and we were like, we're gonna score a couple of goals. Even him was saying like at least 5 would be like at least considered only 5. Then they come to town, and then they were actually worse than they were last season when we beat them 7-0, and now we don't beat them. As a fan, you feel very frustrated, obviously, because of how you.
We
get the
were not
backlash from-
worse. Okay, let's agree
No,
on one
going to the
thing.
game. I'm not saying about the game itself. I'm saying about your run to the weekend
Yeah, that's true.
compared to last season.
That's
Okay.
true. Yeah, that's true.
During the game, of course, you're not bad. I mean,
You know, the funny thing is, we considered more XG than the game we lost 7-0.
In that game.
Yes.
Holy shit.
But who do we have? We have Onana, we don't have De Gea.
wow.
That's facts.
So, ile point yangu mimi na wewe saying Onana was top 5, it is actually true. In the league, he has been phenomenal.
Usimtaje.
Champions League tour, in the league, Onana has been decent.
I don't know if I
see?
can look.
Bro, you
I can
consider- you
overlook
consider like
that
15.
Champions League performance.
No,
from Onana, man.
Champions League Kando,
I don't think I can overlook it, to be honest.
I can overlook it because it's done. Misha, we're playing once a week
I
now.
mean, you
bro.
already
It's so
overlook
painful,
Hoyland
bro.
in the Premier League, so I guess
That's a different story, bro.
18
that's what I'm
games.
saying.
That's
But
a different story, bro.
Yes.
with all your title race hopes and all that, I think this is a very damning performance by you guys.
Yeah, man, that's true. I mean,
Because
everything that has been
Jamie
said about
Carragher
us.
said it. Jamie Carragher said that performance, especially where United are, no matter how bad they are or whatever.
We didn't enjoy
Like,
that. We didn't enjoy that game. Like we see, there are times that you create chances and probably you miss those chances. I didn't see that yesterday. Like where you create big chances for, let's say, I can say Mohamed Salah was 1-on-1 with the keeper, he missed, or Darwin or Luis Diaz. We didn't see that yesterday.
But I feel like we're putting so much emphasis on Liverpool's inability as opposed to Man United's
come to your
ability
team, of
to
course.
defend.
We'll come to
Because
your
I
team.
think-
I think they defended well.
I think
Yeah.
we were solid. I think Varane had a good game despite, his form. He's been shit lately, but I think he had a good game. I think
He
there's
hasn't even been playing.
No,
a
he's
couple
been
of games he's played. He's cost us. The thing is, Amrabat put out a shift. Although first half he was actually disgusting.
Haram Rabat.
Like first half he was actually
bro.
disgusting. I think Mainu also second half took a step forward. McTominay alikuwa just lost throughout the whole game. Our captain.
No, but he locked down that midfield.
He
It was
let-
really hard to play through you guys.
Yeah, but I feel like
They couldn't
also
do shit in the middle.
on the ball, I think he is on the. I think maybe this is an opportunity for us. We've seen Mainu and Amrabat can actually. It's somehow decent. Maybe we have him, the both of them with Bruno. I think that could be a solution for us in the future.
Doesn't it make sense that Amrabat will do all the dirty work and then Maino does all the pretty stuff? That sounds like on paper at least it should
Yeah. Ideally, because I think we've never had them both together. We've always been we've got either or. It's only either Moja with McTominay and Bruno. But now since Bruno has been away, we've seen that those two can work. If we replace McTominay with Bruno that game, because I don't think McTominay's effort on the ball was anything.
At all,
I think
especially in the
I think we would have, and I don't think McTominay
guys
offers.
some
I
transitions.
also don't think McTominay offers more off the ball than say Bruno, as well, right?
But for example, McTominay's presence there really silenced someone like the Hungarian Henderson, Dominic Szoboszlai.
But we also missed.
I think
Bruno.
he just had a
know
bad
what I
game.
mean?
I don't
Like-
think
Who? Hungarian Henderson.
I think so.
Pretty boy, SpongeBob,
Zoom.
Shobosh.
Ma-
No,
wink
that
too.
guy had winks,
Zoom.
more winks at the camera than touches in the
I
box.
was
What do you
sorry.
mean, man?
Zoom, but we also missed Bruno. Come on,
Huh?
we were lacking Bruno in that game.
You were lacking Bruno.
Yeah, they are Bruno.
Bruno's the last player to score for United at Anfield.
That was 2018.
Does it matter? It's still
But
the
when he plays, I mean, he gets low. That midfield
Nah,
doesn't exist,
nah.
especially at Anfield.
But
Bro,
I think
they missed
yesterday,
Bruno.
I
They
think
missed
yesterday, if it was Bruno instead of McTominay, we were talking a different game.
yeah, because now McTominay's role on that game was slightly Kambele Kiasi, and then Mainu and Amrabat was at the back.
No, he literally told McTominay, remember what Weghorst used to do for us just a few
Bas.
months ago? Do the same thing.
That's one of those games that you just want to remember. That you just want to forget the performance and the match result.
But that's the thing. That was to me, as much as we just drew, we lost 2 points there, in my opinion. You know
Come
what I
on,
mean?
man.
Like
you want a point.
there was
Look at it
a
from that
chance.
perspective.
We had some decent chances. Like
Well,
if
Arsenal's
we
been good in those chances, though.
okay, between us and them, who had a more clear-cut chance?
You.
I remember more Man United chances, like more Man United transitions where just
Like
I mean,
an
the
extra
McTominay
effort.
one. Yeah, the McTominay
I remember
one.
like 3 or so.
Yeah.
Though only one of them was on target, but I mean, Arsenal's been coming through on those stations.
Yeah,
the last
that's
couple of games.
like
And apart from when you play Man City, that's when he forgets he's a good goalkeeper.
He remembers Ederson.
I mean, I know he's actually rival
He
Brazil.
looks at
Logo
Foden and is
Gombele.
like, get the ball, man, come and score.
But how was the performance of some of the other best left wingers, right wingers, strikers, stacked in attack?
No, you guys have those.
No.
Tetris right now,
You told
not
us
us.
here. You
No, that
told
was
us
like
here.
3 years ago.
Where was Luis Diaz?
That was like 3 years ago.
Where was Luis Diaz? Where was
He was in
Szoboszlai?
Dalot's-
Where was Gravenberch? You guys
Dalot's
paid
pocket,
40
bro.
million, man.
He
It
got
was in
injured, come
Dalot's
on.
pocket, bro.
Where was Gakpo when he came on?
He came on late.
Like, he did shit, man.
The game was done.
You have a lot of overhyped players.
Even
man.
Salah, to be honest, had a really awful
Yeah,
performance.
Salah was back to his usual best, ineffective.
Does he
Until
look
it's a
shots?
tap in or a pen, you don't hear about Salah. And that's
Come
what he does.
on, you're
Come on, man.
stretching.
What do you do? Trent
No,
Alexander-Arnold
you're saying Mohamed Salah only comes through during tap-ins.
this season, yeah.
He scored so many tap-ins.
Name
Show me.
one performance where he dominated the whole game.
Or he scored out from outside the D.
This is something John from Homeboys has been asking for since 2020. And he still hasn't been able to give him an answer.
From
A
2020.
performance where
I can
Salah-
name for you Man
Performance
City.
where
Even
Mo
again-
Salah dominates.
I can name for you Man
Dominates
City.
the fullback,
Hey, Cancelo.
dominates the
I can name for
goal.
you 3 games against Man City only. Man City.
Yeah, no, that's a lie though. He has.
Even games
It's
against
not a lie.
Arsenal. Arsenal hadn't beaten Liverpool in how many tries, man?
Let's not even get to Arsenal.
Even
Or let's
Man
go to
United.
Even against United.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
He
be
plays.
worried.
He scores
No,
hat-tricks.
I mean you're
Salah
stretching
is-
Zoom. Withdraw that
No,
point.
man. I'm sorry. man.
Withdraw it,
No,
bro.
you're epic. Okay, yeah.
No, you're
I
Nyako,
withdraw it, sorry, okay.
So
I
where
mean,
were
shit,
they?
no, Kubali Salah slaps
Well,
us.
on that day on Sunday,
That's what happens with beaten wives, bro. They eventually.
No, we're
accept
being
it, bro.
objective, yeah. I
Okay,
can't just
sure.
say Salah is shit. He
Yeah,
scores
sure,
goals
sure.
against us.
So carry on. Where were they, man?
well, on that day, yeah.
You guys are in a title race. You have to respond to Arsenal's win against Brighton. You have to respond to Aston Villa's win against Brentford.
Yeah.
Brentford.
Wolves.
It was Brentford.
Brentford.
Yeah.
You have to beat your rivals, Man United.
Well, you cannot win all games, you know.
No, you can't. But that's like telling me the sun is gonna set in the west. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, you know, football. Come on, this game on Sunday, everything like didn't work for us. Like from our own perspective, it didn't like make things work. I mean, we didn't create big chances for
yeah,
us.
but I mean, you had more posts about
It didn't work,
your
so-
7-0, your 4-0, your Mo Salah the
I
last
am
time
a
he faced
fan.
Dalot.
I'm not a player.
Yeah,
my
but
job is to
where-
post
like,
stuff.
Where's the delusion? Where's the delusion? Where's it all gone?
It was just that day. I'm sure we're going
No,
to
it
come
wasn't
back
just
again.
that day. It was across 3-4
You know-
days.
you know,
on
this
I've been
is-
Twitter, bro.
celebrating things that we did in the past.
You know why I love this conversation?
we scored
right
those
now?
goals.
You know why I love this conversation right now?
Why?
You're playing on Sunday against them.
Yeah.
Against Arsenal.
We'll get to that part. We'll get to that part.
I would,
Trust
I would,
me.
like you would go there.
And we'll see how they
I
perform.
have given you the blueprint
No, we.
on how not to lose. Wait, how not to lose?
Arsenal,
now
you
you
have to win that-
decide.
You have to win that game.
We definitely have to win that
Nice.
game.
Thank you. We'll
I've
be on
given
Monday.
you. I've given you.
I'm
a
not going for
blueprint.
Christmas. I'm coming on Monday.
I've
We are
given you a
recording.
blueprint on how not to concede at Anfield, which is very difficult to me, if you ask me.
So we played Declan Rice number 10, huh? So we played Declan Rice number 10.
Mimi nimekupatia, you decide. So okay, if you don't follow what I told you and
We're
then
good,
you
we're
get
good.
slapped,
Thank you. I really appreciate the suggestion. I'll put in the suggestions box that I never opened. And then
United fans expect you guys to get the 3 points on standard.
forget about. Let's not talk about the 3 points right now. We're still here dissecting this because Virgil van Dijk said you guys were the only team that tried to win it, and Man United just played smart. What's
Yeah,
wrong
well-
with playing smart,
There's nothing wrong with that.
especially in the position that they're in?
There's nothing wrong
Why
with
is he
that.
being biased? Why is he being frustrated? Like,
No, he has to be
what's that about?
frustrated. Come on. It's
Yeah,
not
because
a-
y'all were ass.
No, did you expect him like just go there and chill and just say simple things?
honestly speaking,
Yes, to
Why
bring
can't
up-
he just
he has
talk
to-
about his team? Talk about why Dominic Szoboszlai is busy winking at cameras
He has to
instead
feel
of
frustrated. He
playing
has to
through
bring out
balls
the
to Mo Salah or
frustration.
something.
Come on, he has to bring out the frustration.
no, but he's not.
First half, we were all over these guys.
Even in the second half.
Not really, bro. Maybe
All
like
over?
the first 10 minutes.
No,
man.
second half, at
It
least
was
they
only
came
the
back
first
game.
10 minutes. You're all over.
Not the
us,
first
bro.
10
And
minutes.
wasn't Anfield particularly
Quiet.
yeah?
For a stadium with a new section opened, bro.
Listen,
He
guys.
texted me akaniambia we're gonna have the highest attendance in like 50 years or something. Remember?
Yeah, I mean, that was confirmed by the club.
Yeah, but
How
but
much-
you were
how many?
significantly
57,000.
quieter.
57.
So you guys had X
Listen, it's one of those
attendance, but
Sundays. It's one of those
minus
days.
XG noise.
Man.
You had high X attendance, but minus X noise. Is that?
Did
Come
you see
on,
that interview, McTominay, saying he switched the way you guys were attacking. He wanted to see if you'd still be able to attack in the second half.
Yeah, I saw that.
The way you usually do
Yeah.
when you're facing the cop. Sorry, shit.
Mm-hmm.
So when they won the coin toss, he made Liverpool attack the cop end in the first half.
And that's why maybe they started so well. So what you're saying is it wasn't just
McTominay, mimi nakwambia our captain. Like nyinyi hamna captain. Muko tu. McTominay's first opportunity of being a captain amekuja hapo hivyo with playing 4D chess.
I think that's why we were linked with him, because his first fucking duel. His first fucking duel. He won his first fucking duel, the coin toss. Bro.
For life.
Ideally, a lot of captains.
We won the game hapo.
Yeah.
McTominay
Ideally,
made
Heads.
Hendo said that a lot of captains come to
Unajua
Anfield.
ndio maana Van Dijk alisema tails.
Listen. You see,
Nywele tu.
it's about sportsmanship. But I respect,
Eric anajaribu kutoa point
I respect
heavy.
his decision.
Tumsikize.
Hendo once said that captains come to Anfield and they win the coin toss. And most of them
Endo
they're
or
like
Hendo?
Hendo, the former captain.
Yeah, we have to be careful now because you have an endo.
Yeah, so he said some captains come
You know
and
you're from Embu.
they win the coin toss, but they still prefer to defend from the cop end.
At the beginning.
Yeah, because they also want to, during the final half, they want to attack where their fans are. Because the away fans sit on the other side. So it depends also with the captain. Some captains have come to Anfield and they've decided to play like McTominay, that they've still lost the game. So I don't really think like it affects a lot like
I
the
think
way
it really did help.
No,
Imagine,
Not
imagine the
to
last
fine margins.
Imagine the
It
last
is fine
Eric, imagine what would you prefer as the Liverpool fan? The first 30 minutes attacking the cop or the last 30 minutes attacking the cop?
I mean,
Or would you prefer as a Liverpool fan? Because we have seen so many, like the Barcelona
ideally,
game.
100% yes, I would prefer to finish the game when I'm attacking the cop.
So now,
But
because you
should be
prefer
always
that,
ready to attack the game anywhere that you
now
want.
we do atukatai, but because my captain is smart, right?
It's not like he won the coin toss because of some genius or something. He just said top or bottom and then he
No,
said it.
but you get rewarded for taking risks.
I mean, listen, it's
And he
just
took a risk.
Anyone can do that, but captains come. Man City captain comes to Anfield
Yeah,
every time.
anyone
But-
can go to the moon. But it was freaking
No,
Armstrong who went.
I don't think it really
what's this?
affected because I don't think it's down to the cop end or something or the other fans.
I think it did.
No, it's
really
down
is.
to us guys not creating big chances.
Look, we can agree
on
to
that day.
disagree, but sometimes just give quality moments their flowers, bro. Give credit to the opposition. You're doing the same thing Van Dijk
listen,
did
I give credit
about
to-
Man
no,
United.
I said it's
Not
about-
giving Man
no, I
United
said it's
credit.
about sportsmanship.
Instead of saying they didn't want to play,
You're not getting
they
my
didn't want
point.
to come and try and win
You're not
the
getting
game.
my point.
He could have said they defended
No,
really well.
you're not getting my point. Stop shouting. You're not getting my point. I said this.
Stop shouting.
Everyone has a right to say what they want. It's not like we force them like to pick on this side. Captains come and they win the coin toss, but they still remain on the other side. Whether they chose this side or that side, that's not our problem. Those things do happen. We expect them to happen.
Clearly, it is now your problem because you dropped 2 points.
Come on, we've won games, so we're not even chasing the coped. So I don't see that point like big a good
but
point.
I mean, I'll just go with McTominay. I think he's a genius.
Yeah.
Well, at least
And
that's
I
the
think-
only thing is genius of.
Yeah, I mean, he also defended some balls in there. Anyway,
It's football. We lost the game. It's fine. We move
moving on to
lost the
Arsenal.
game.
We feel like we lost the game. Feels like I'd fit to draw these guys.
Uh,
to draw the team that is 8th on the league.
But to be honest,
Seventh.
bro, let's be honest. Let's try and go through some logic here, right? Mulikimbizwa mbio na Fulham, and Fulham are like 12th or 11th. Of course, you're playing a team that's 6th at the beginning of the match day. Yeah, they're terrible or whatever, but it goes through logic. Like if a team that like Fulham is 12th can run you ragged, and it takes
Luton.
you. Even Luton,
Played-
it takes you.
Do you
it
know how
takes
many
you
goals
four-
has Fulham
four-
scored in the last
four
5 games?
goals of the week in one game to be scored for you to beat them.
That's
And
a
they
very
had a
good-
plan, but then Man United come, they see that performance, they're like, they're not going to score those goals every week. We can get something here.
I have
And
two
that's a
things
great
to
point
say.
to take
One,
away from Anfield.
Okay, I have 2 things to say. We play United anywhere in the world, doesn't matter form. It's a big game, it's a rivalry, big rivalry. Last season we played them when we were not at our best. We beat them 7. That game was not down to our form. It was just down to turning up against your biggest enemy. Fulham. Do you know how many goals they've scored in the last 4 games? More than 15. Did you beat them? You're on top of the league.
We drew,
Exactly.
but it was right after
We
preseason.
beat them at least. So it's not easy to play
It
Fulham.
was
also.
right after preseason.
No. What do you mean
No,
preseason?
Eric has a point.
It was right after preseason.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
giving us
yeah.
excuses.
It was in the
Yeah,
league,
come on,
bro.
man.
What do you
Come on,
mean?
it's
It doesn't matter, bro. It was right after
No.
preseason.
And Fulham-
now,
wait,
now
everyone
the
was in the
engines,
preseason.
now the
Fulham are not there.
engines, now the engines are
and
revved
wait,
up.
another thing,
People are warned.
Fulham had a red card.
Sikia sasa. See that.
Fulham had a red card,
Ah,
and you
wait,
couldn't
let's
beat
go
You
to
them.
know
next
who else?
topic.
Who else had a red card? Dallo. Why was Dallo sent
Dalot's
off?
given
bro?
a red card 2 minutes to the end of the game.
Doesn't matter. They drew
I
with
have
a
no
red
issue with
card.
Dalot, Mimi, but I have an issue with your point on Fulham. That's not a good point.
Yes,
But what
I
about
agree.
Dallo? Why was he sent off?
Ask the ref, not me.
Never red card.
We never even like. Let's
Do you
say-
agree that was
It's
a
not
red
like our
card?
players like went to tell the refs, "You give him a red card." We didn't even see it
Do
coming.
you agree that it was a red card?
It was a second yellow card. I didn't see that part.
The first yellow was given seconds.
How did
before
you
the
move from
second.
Fulham to Dalot?
Because I want to make sure
Tell
that
me your
people
point
are getting
about
the right
Fulham first.
calls, bro.
No, Zoom, you're deflecting.
No, Fulham.
You're deflecting.
Dalot's point is not our point. It's referees. It's
Did you
referees
beat Brighton?
mistake.
Did you beat Brighton this
Yeah,
season?
that's a-
Did you beat Brighton? Did you beat
You see,
Brighton?
we started from.
Skiza.
I'm not going to answer that because
Yeah,
your point
don't
is-
answer
Yeah,
that. Don't
exactly.
answer, don't
exactly.
answer
That's
that.
not football. That's not how football works, my friend.
Exactly.
That's my
exactly.
point.
You're telling me to Fulham came and ran us.
Anyway,
Did you beat them?
you're clearly overly frustrated, and
I'm
you're not seeing
frustrated
clearly
because-
right now.
Zoom, you're not
but it's
sticking to your
fine.
point.
It's fine. It's fine.
Your point is
Let's
dead.
move on.
Your point
Let's
is
move
dead.
on.
No, let's
Let's move
agree.
on. So now
let's
how
agree.
you guys
No, that's
feel-
not a point.
It's a dead point.
That's a dead point.
That's
That was
It's
a
a dead point.
Yeah,
Sawa.
yeah.
So are your title race chances.
We'll see at the end of the season.
Jamie Carragher said it.
Okay,
How do you feel
everyone
about
can say-
Jamie Carragher's comments?
Listen.
Also, by the way, they were backed by Roy Keane and Gary Neville. Pretty much the whole Sky Sports panel except the interviewer. So, how do you feel about your title race challenge?
Did Sturridge
So-
add on to that?
Sturridge
did
just
Jamie-
said
what
Man
did Jamie
City.
say?
You
What did
can't
Jamie
rule out
say?
Man City. He said, "I just don't feel like Liverpool have enough in their squad to challenge for a title."
To challenge, not even to win the league.
To win the league. And then Roy Keane said, "I'd put Arsenal ahead of Man City and Liverpool." And I don't think Liverpool are going to be in that conversation for long enough.
So-
So that's what I'm saying.
Jamie
But-
Carragher.
And Gary Neville reiterated what he's been saying pretty much since the beginning of the season, is that he thinks Arsenal's going to win the league.
It's fine. Gary, I'm not taking him serious. Even Gary last season, this season didn't say we'd be anywhere close to the top 4. So I'm not going to talk about his point. Jamie last week said we're in it. 6 days later, we're not in it.
That's
Next week,
because
I'm
you
sure. No,
drew
listen. I
against
know Jamie
Man
Carragher always
United.
talks about. I actually don't treat Jamie and Nev.
I don't mean, I don't-
on
I-
the way they say things. Tell me another pundit, and we'll probably discuss about that because Jamie Carragher next week will have another thing to say, a different thing. Jamie Carragher will say something about Tenag. After a few months, he withdrew a point. He said something about Lisandro Martinez. After a few weeks, he wrote another article.
Yeah,
We're
but,
not going to
Alright,
discuss
but
that.
normalize changing your opinion when new facts arise.
No, but
Exactly.
Eric is
Come
saying,
on, bro.
Eric is saying,
They're like
be
the
consistent.
Martinez one.
No, Eric
Yeah.
is saying,
The Martinez one, he apologized at the end of the season, close to the end of the season.
No, but see, the thing is-
after his point
Carragher for
was,
me is
after
he's
his
our
point
player- he's
was
our former player, but I
disapproved.
think-
oh no,
But going off of yesterday's performance, you can't say that whatever he's saying is nonsense.
no, let me say why
Is
it's
it?
nonsense. Let me say why it's nonsense. He is the same guy who discredited Lisandro because he's short.
And then he took
And
it
he
back.
said
No,
Eric Ten Hag is
you-
not a good manager because he doesn't fit
Consider
in his suit.
Yeah,
A whole
just-
article on Telegraph.
Just
that's
because,
crazy.
oh, name.
No, but he does need to do a shoulder
if you,
exercise.
if you're a guy, if you're someone who, if you think this guy cannot be a good player because he's short, like the fact that you have that opinion already discredits whatever you say after, because you will always change. Like why should we listen now? Maybe you can change that in the future.
All right,
I mean,
let
there's
me
some
let me
points
put
for
it let me
consistent.
let me put it for you this way. Sawa. Man United have lost 7 games this season. That means 7 different teams have beaten them, ranging from Arsenal,
we
Man
know,
City.
we know what that means.
Wait,
Just
ranging
move
from
on,
Arsenal, Man
Why
City, your
7?
title challengers.
Yeah, why
Sawa. Title challengers.
I know they have lost to all of them.
Sawa. Teams like Brentford and them, all these men have
Yeah,
beaten them, but
yeah.
for some reason, the team that doesn't know how to bottle a league couldn't.
No, we
beat
know
Man
how to
United.
bottle. We've bottled the league before, so we know how to
No,
bottle
but
the league.
it's a statement you've made
bottled
before.
the league
I'm
in
referencing
2014
a statement you've
and
made
2009.
before. This is the new
I've seen 2
Liverpool.
times
You
as guys
can't,
bottled
you
the
can't
league.
bring in Brendan Rodgers. So
It's only 7
for
years
me,
ago.
like
Come on.
Man City have played Man United, and so have Arsenal. Both teams that you're supposed to challenge for the title.
So
And they've taken advantage of United's really, really horrible position, but you guys didn't even score 1 goal against them.
yeah, it's even when we're at your best, even Man City when they were winning the leagues, there were some games which they were 98% expectant to win, and they never won. I mean, this game for us, it's one of those days that you just want to forget. You feel you never turned up, result-wise, match-wise, like let's say creating those big chances, and it just happened. Klopp said things just happen like that.
All right, so you want to lie to yourself and just say that it's just
So
one of those games
let's
of
go to
football.
Man
Oh,
City.
no
You've
worries,
mentioned
that's
Man
fine.
City. Right now, Man City are dropping points left, right, and center.
So,
But I'm not hearing you like reacting to them like that.
because I've seen them turn it up when they need to, and they will. I'd rather right now, right?
How many points are we by
I'd
you
rather
guys?
be 5 points ahead of Man City than 1 point ahead of Liverpool.
Well, I also told you that last season. I mean, we agree on that point.
All right, good.
So let me ask you,
you're
how many points are we by?
established,
How many
you
points
get
are we
your
by
shit
Arsenal
then.
right now?
1 point.
1 point.
Yeah.
So we should be that concerned when we only a point by Arsenal. This
No, the
point.
way I
And
looked,
it's
the
not
way I
even Man
look at it
City.
with Liverpool, right, is the same way I looked at it with Tottenham.
How many
Is
games
that
have we lost?
I knew at some point they'll fall off because they don't have a proper midfield.
Do you think they're a few injuries away from
Yes, of
going
course they
through
are.
what
They have
Spurs
injuries.
is going
Matip
through?
is already injured.
We have like
McAllister
5
is
senior players
injured.
outside.
McAllister is injured.
Yeah.
And we're
McAllister.
still up there with
Yeah.
all those injuries.
Yeah.
Imagine if these guys come back and next week, but when you get us 6.
But you know, did you?
You know what?
Okay,
You
I
go
wouldn't-
into your
I wouldn't-
imagination world and
But
win
you
the
can
league
only
there.
say
Like, we're
hypothetical
here in the real
speaking
world
because,
now.
you know, you can only say hypothetical speaking because there's a transfer window coming up in 2 weeks. People can go to the same place. We've signed Van Dijk January, Sturridge, and they've come in and did good things. You cannot say I go into my hypothetical world when
You're
you
1
can actually
point.
do
Yeah,
something
you're
like
1
this.
Yeah,
point
and
away
only a
from the
point
top.
behind.
No, yeah,
I think
hear
we,
you,
we,
bro.
we
I
are
hear you.
blowing Liverpool's problems out of
Yeah.
proportion because as much as we think they're shit,
Look at the table, Vizuri's, huh?
I know
As
we're only a
as
point
mu-
by that on Sunday could be 2 points above you.
Okay.
as much as we think
We'll talk about that.
as much as we think Liverpool are struggling, which I think they are, I think them being in the position they're in right now is very good for them because that
You
means
should actually be giving us credit for being where we are now without a 6
exactly.
and so many players out.
I genuinely think so because the moment there are things. See the thing, it's not like everything is running well at
We're
Liverpool.
not even playing our best football yet.
Yeah.
Like, we're not enjoying games like we're not dominating games.
I think only Arsenal are the ones who are like you can say they're performing to their limit. Is there
And
any other
City,
team that is?
there are some games.
No, Man City are still underperforming. They're dropping points. Man United in problem. Chelsea or Chini. Newcastle are losing almost every other day.
So we could say Arsenal and Villa are the two
Aston
form
Villa
teams.
actually-
Yeah, Aston Villa, yes, they're almost overperforming, and Arsenal are almost overperforming as well.
Well, let's move
The
to
two
Arsenal.
form teams in the league right now.
Let's move to
I'd
Arsenal
say.
before we go back to the Arsenal Liverpool
Debate.
Liverpool Arsenal. No,
But you guys
Preview.
just have to promise me we're not going to do a combined 11. So
No, we'll do
we
that.
are.
we do that almost every show, even
We
when they're not
have to.
playing each other, man. Just as long as he's in the studio
Yeah,
and Zoom
you
is
see-
in the
you
studio.
see,
Brother,
it's 'cause he gets
It's
triggered.
doing Saka is better than Mo Salah.
He is.
Doing what?
No, we're going
Nah,
to
we're
put
not
Arsenal
doing it.
players,
We're
11
not
of them,
doing
and
it.
then
No,
we'll
no,
decide.
no, we'll see.
Anyway,
We're not doing.
speaking of Arsenal's performances, I think right now we can go back to the questions you guys were asking me at the beginning of the season, and you guys were asking me, do you think Arsenal is better this season than they were last season? And I said yes. And for the most part, I'd say at least 2 of you disagreed. I don't know about name. I can't remember what you said.
No, I said going forward, you're not as good.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
I think we all agree.
there was
I
a
said
lot of
it's a bit
excitement.
slow.
That's
Guys,
the only point
guys
that we
said
agree
there was a
on.
lot of excitement around last season, and there's not. Right now, it's more defensive solidity, and I use the word control. And looking back at it now, I guess we can all agree that I was right, and I saw it forthcoming before you guys did. That's because I'm an Arsenal fan, and I see things, and I watch actual football. I don't just watch as I tweet. But
Football,
Roberto De Zerbi, after that Brighton game, said that they haven't been controlled like that in a long time. And technically speaking,
Brighton are struggling now.
or are they?
And they're conceding too many goals.
Are they? Okay, sawa.
They've conceded in every single game since they played you guys last season.
Yes, but they also have the third highest most shots taken in the league, and in the last
Conversion is key.
32
They're not
games,
converting
in the
those
last
chances.
32 Premier League games, this is the first time they've been stopped from scoring. I think that a lot of that has to do with the control that I kept telling you guys
Guys
about.
lost the entire midfield.
I kept saying this is a lot of it has to do with the control that we have over games, the solidity that we have in the defense, and now we're seeing the attacking fluidity as well. Remember fluidity?
Attacking fluidity.
Yes. For example,
tell us more about that.
I could tell you. For example, how many goals does Dominic Szoboszlai have?
I don't know.
2. How many goals did Kai Havertz have?
They don't even
4.
play the same. Kai Havertz even plays
Kai
like a striker
Havertz,
sometimes.
Kai Havertz is now benefiting from Arsenal
Come on.
becoming more.
I've never seen
gelling
Szoboszlai
more.
play for striker.
Shut up. Kai
Why are you
Havertz.
comparing those two players?
Because they're both
Kai
playing.
Havertz- Kai Havertz is
Right
a very
central
advanced-
midfielder.
is a
Right
very
central
advanced player.
midfielder. Right central midfielder in a midfield 3. Left central midfielder
Come
in a
on.
midfield 3.
Nah, I'm not
So
going to
Kai
accept that.
Havertz is also, for example, benefiting
What is
from.
the point?
Yeah.
Tunakasirika baadaye.
Wallahi, catch your feelings by dying.
I don't expect Superstar to be scoring goals. I expect Kai
Then
Havertz to be
smile
scoring
right now and
giving
stop
assists.
frowning.
Why should I smile? It's a fair point you're
Exactly.
making.
Body language speaks a lot louder. Kai Havertz, for example, is benefiting from the
Compare him
fluidity
to
that
Jota.
Arsenal. They're
How much
gelling.
to
They're
Nunes?
gelling now. Do they play left central midfield?
No, but you see,
Okay.
Kai Havertz, I
Thank
saw
you
he's
very
played
much.
like
Thank you very much. Let me finish. Odegaard, for example, now coming back from his concussion, coming back from his hip
concussion
injury.
takes like 2 weeks to heal. In rugby, because the football can take even 1 week. Concussion is like a big thing. Come on.
He had his hip injury and
he
a
missed
concussion.
one game though,
Yeah,
right?
No, he
concussion
missed
is only
three.
1 game.
He missed 3 and the
This
Champions
is
League
not
game.
rugby.
No, that's Odegaard.
Yeah. So he came back and now he's fantastic. Did you see, for example, that outside the foot pass to
I
Saka?
also saw him miss so many chances, but then
He does. He did. He also missed chances against
Game
Aston
Aston
Villa,
Villa,
for
alikuwa happy.
example. He missed chances, but he was playing really well. Doesn't just because you miss chances doesn't mean you can't play well. To get into those positions, to string the
off the ball.
midfield,
He is
So
very
what's
good
the point?
nowadays.
he is fantastic. And right now, what I'm saying is that fluidity that you guys were saying, the attack wasn't good. It's there now. We're creating bare chances, and I'm really happy about that because now we're adding on that clinical finishing plus, or rather, goals plus the defensive solidity. It's exactly what you're going to need to beat Liverpool at Anfield,
Wow.
especially in the state that you guys are in.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just don't see how
thing
you
is-
guys can come and boss us in any way.
Very nice.
Honestly speaking, for me, I 100% agree with most things, Masemo. I think Arsenal, I think Saliba, Gabriel, and Rice is a cheat code now. Those are like 3 tall, like they're athletic.
Gabriel Munya, okay.
No, honestly speaking, they're athletic. They're tall guys. They cannot be bullied, and they're very intelligent. Maybe not Gabriel, but the other two.
He's
Not
He's good.
intelligent.
Give him
My
his
guy
flowers.
said
no,
he's not.
I think he's
My
good.
guy said, "Umse amefail chuo, bro."
Nah,
No, no,
he
no,
didn't say
like-
all that.
Ako bayo
He just
mao,
said he's less
adu mao.
intelligent. He said less intelligent. He didn't
He's-
say any of that.
He's
He
not
didn't say any of that.
intelligent.
But like,
Anyway,
yeah, like
Really true.
I feel like it's extremely difficult to pass through, to get past their defenders and stuff. I think Arsenal, the solidity at the back is what I'm thinking is like what is carrying you right now, because it's difficult.
Can't
Even
say
Brighton,
carrying, though.
I would say carrying because
we have almost as many goals as Liverpool, for example. So you can't say.
but you're also conceding way less. Teams are getting way less chances.
Thank you, yeah.
That's see last season, for
No, but just
example.
don't say carry.
Carry
is crazy.
Let me tell you. For example, last season, you were able to outscore most teams.
Yes.
You were conceding their goals.
We'd win 4-2.
You conceded more
3-1.
goals than us, and we
Yes,
were
yes,
actually struggling.
And Chelsea.
Yeah. So the fact that right now, that is the reason why we're looking at you from a different light is simply because you have a back four right now that is extreme. Like it's very secure because of Rice.
Because of Rice.
Yeah.
Because of Rice. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I think Rice, by the way, like people keep joking about this. Like they keep saying that to give West Ham another 20M. Arsenal fans even started like a parody GoFundMe. They managed to raise £20,000 or something, right?
I'm seeing Brighton's winning.
Yeah, and Declan Rice has been immense, and that's the thing. Like, it's not just what he does off the ball. Of course, interceptions, tackles, his strength, and all that. But then you have that moment where Brighton lose the ball in transition. We get it, and now he's leading a counterattack in a 3v2, and he's taking a shot at the opposing goalkeeper.
Yeah.
That's what he has over someone like maybe Thomas Partey that he doesn't have. Thomas Partey doesn't have that leg power. I don't think he has that running power.
Yeah.
And I think, for example, having him over Thomas Partey in a game where Liverpool like to play in transitions, that's going to be one of the keys in terms of how we win at Liverpool.
I want to see if Partey comes back. Like, what's the dynamic?
I think you're going to see it very soon. I think he's back in training already, back in full training. But
Because them together didn't work at the beginning of the season.
well, it didn't really work with them together, right? Because Partey was playing at right back, and then he comes into midfield, and then Declan Rice goes into the 8th. I think Partey should stay in the midfield, and then in games where we play Liverpool away, that maybe then you put Declan Rice in the 8th instead of Kai Havertz. Because Kai Havertz right now is playing really well.
No, wait. So you're saying on
He's
a normal,
really well.
No, on a normal game, you're saying
Normal game, I'm sorry, Partey has to work his way back into the squad. There's no other way.
So let me ask you, you've said of how good you guys are going to Anfield, but what kind of a threat do you expect to face at Anfield?
I think, of course, we're going to get transition threats. We're going to get crossing threats from Trent and whatnot and his delivery. Obviously, you guys don't have Robertson back. So you play Simikas, so I don't expect any kind of threat on that left-hand side.
Well, it's been coming through with assists in the last couple of games.
Didn't do it against United.
He was actually mid
Well,
against
no
us.
one did it against United.
But yeah, I think the left-hand side can be kept very quiet. Luis Diaz, even with Ben White's kind of looking off form, we're good. And right now, Mo Salah actually looks like he's lost his legs to dribble. He doesn't look like
Because
he
of
can
that one
beat-
game. Mo Salah is like second top scorer in the league.
No. I said dribble, not score. I said dribble. When I'm talking about like dribbling past the
I
player.
know what's dribbling.
Okay, good. Then you know the numbers aren't very good. So no, you know the numbers aren't very good. When's the last time you seen him dribble past the player?
We don't
It's
have
been
to.
a while.
Depends with all the
So
stations.
no, exactly. It depends on all the situations where you never
So you're looking
been
at like 3-0 win for you guys.
No, I didn't say that. I think it's still going to be a very comfortable win.
Ameongea kizungu mingi. What do you? Okay, unasemaje sasa wewe?
Okay, 2-0.
No, tuchapa ngapi?
I think if you want predictions now, I think we can beat you guys 2-0 very comfortably. I think we can do what we did last season, except concede those goals that we did. Because Rob Holding isn't there to give Jota a penalty. It's Saliba now.
Okay.
Sawa. And it's not Thomas Partey ghosting us or Jorginho. It's Declan Rice now.
Very, very easily. 2-0.
Very nice.
Very nice,
We'll be
2-0.
on Monday. I have nothing to say about that.
Oh, you're nothing. Wait, see, what's your prediction?
My prediction for us, I think we'll win the game 2-1.
Oh, so you're willing you're gonna concede?
Yeah, of course. So 2-1 for us.
You think Martinelli and Jesus aren't
Listen,
scoring?
the only team that can come to Madrid and get 3 points easily is Madrid.
The only thing, what?
The only team that can come to Anfield and get 3
Anfield.
points easily is Madrid.
Yes.
He said only Madrid, which should have just finished. Yeah, because he means there's only one team. And it's
Okay.
Madrid.
Not even Man
Oh.
City. Even Man City are at their absolute best.
So you beat them this season?
No, we drew away.
But he
Oh.
celebrated it, like United celebrated yesterday.
Bro, we didn't even celebrate, man.
I saw your fans. I saw your fans online.
Not
Yo,
the fans.
you saw the fans.
I'm not
Eric,
talking
they were
about
all
the fans.
celebrating.
they were celebrating.
I'm
They
not
were
talking about the fans.
take that,
I'm talking
hold.
about the
Even
Like a
players.
hold.
their
Talking
players'
about the
Instagram.
players,
I
man.
think I saw Varane. It's on even on Nana on Twitter. On Instagram.
Onana said.
Onana is beefing
Onana
the hair,
said-
bro, on Twitter, man.
You didn't feel the
Yes,
atmosphere.
Onana said, we just had the anthem at the beginning and then I didn't hear anything else.
That guy
after.
held 5 with Ajax
Onana
at
actually.
Anfield.
No, skiza.
That was Ajax, not Man United. He didn't have Varane ahead of him, bro. And Premier League
Ajax
winner
were much
Johnny
better than
Evans.
Ajax were
Oh,
much
by
better
the
than Man
way,
United.
can you guys just agree that Johnny Evans has really been
Played really
signing,
well,
bro?
honestly.
No,
Yo.
as in like in totality, there's only one game I can picture him making a mistake, and that was a foul against Arsenal. But
So
he's
who has
been solid.
making the mistakes for you last year?
He's been solid. Can we agree that
No, he
Johnny
has been
Evans
solid.
has
So has
been
been
a
making the
solid
mistakes.
signing?
He has.
Who has been making the mistakes, Bas, for the games you've lost?
No.
Actually, mostly Onana, honestly.
So
Misaka.
that's your prediction 2-1.
Yeah, I think Chuan.
I think Martinelli scores, no doubt, because that's like
What do you mean, no doubt?
that's his playground. He scored in the last 3 games there.
It's like Martial and Everton.
Well, he'll score, then you lose. Okay, if he scored in the last 3 games
Yeah.
at Anfield.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
Wait, no. In his last,
Check that,
yeah,
bro.
he
I
didn't
didn't
play
know.
We need
against
to
you guys.
I'm
give
not sure
this
about
guy
that.
a community note.
Remember
Check
that
stat,
game
bro.
you guys won in the Carabao
But
Cup,
Martinelli-
5-5.
You know,
Yeah.
Martinelli has like maybe 15
That's
career
a bit
goals.
kitambo. That's
So
like
angalia.
2020 or 2019 Zoom.
It's been 3 years.
Hebu
No, you
angalia
said
hizo-
the last 3 games.
amesema 3 goals, eh?
You said 3 games in the
2023
last
is 3
3
years
games.
ago.
You said 3 and 3.
All right,
No, it's not
whatever.
really-
He loves Anfield, especially the Cup.
So he has scored 30% of his goals.
I
At
don't know how many
Anfield.
times he's played.
He's saying Martinelli has 15 career goals.
Hebu angalia, sio mingi. Fanya hivi, andika Martinelli goals total.
Scored all of them last
Fanya
season.
hivi, fanya hivi, fanya Google Martinelli all goals.
Actually, just Google Martinelli versus Anthony goals.
Anthony?
What do you mean versus Anthony?
Just Anthony. Why not?
do you
We see who the real Brazilian is.
None of them, man.
One
Both
has-
of them are from.
One is Brazilian, one is Indonesian.
Easy.
Tell me which one it is.
Even optics. Angalia vile anakaa.
Both of them are from Pakistan,
One.
bro. Like, both of them are Pakistanis. You cannot
For
tell me
real.
those are Brazilians.
So,
Because Martinelli
Indonesian.
ananga
So
swag.
Anthony's Indonesian.
Hakuna yo gabanito hapo.
Yeah, Martinelli.
But
ananga
okay, Saddam prediction, Yako.
swag. I think Arsenal are winning 3-1.
Yo, there's a game he lost there 4-0, 2021. He didn't even score. So if you
That was after
if you
COVID.
lost 4-0, obviously he
COVID.
didn't
That was
play. He
after
didn't
COVID.
score.
Prediction, Yako.
Bro, it's crazy, but I think
So your stats are wrong, though.
You guys are going to Anfield.
Why do you
with
actually
something.
think that we cannot challenge your stats?
Because I
Because
don't call myself
I
up
think
to stats.
I think a lot of times you give 4 starts.
He does.
Really?
He
Fixed
does.
starts.
And then I've noticed.
And that's not a good thing, but let me tell you.
Eric, I've
That's a good
noticed.
thing, by the way.
Yeah.
It's not a good
It's
thing.
not like
Even by your
people.
standards.
Especially on a
Because
podcast.
guys
I've noticed.
go
I've
back
noticed.
on Twitter
Yeah.
or online and they start
Yeah.
searching.
Sasa unataka tuanze kuingia
Credibility.
magugu hapa hivi. Hata kutumia stats za kuna.
Some of
And
them
then-
uko sure bana.
And then I've noticed when he's giving the start, ndo anaweka kile accent yake ya Kiingereza, even the most Kiingereza accent he has.
Twang merchant.
Yes.
Bro, the last
Alright,
time
go on.
Martinelli scored at Liverpool apart from last season, I'm not even sure it's when.
So let's
Carabao
your prediction?
Cup. Carabao Cup.
Check under 21s,
He
bro.
scored
Maybe he's
2.
talking about under 21s.
Your
Where's
prediction?
Zulu kuna mchezo wewe?
For the first
Carabao
time,
Cup, bro. What are you
Siangali.
talking about?
bro. For the first time in my
You know what he said?
career,
You get
bro,
your
I
stats
can
right.
actually see Arsenal slapping up Liverpool.
So everyone says you are getting slapped.
And
You-
and
you
and,
That's
just-
the way,
and,
that's the way
and,
we were slapping United.
no,
yesterday.
and it might not be a slapping on like the scoreboard. It might be 2-1 or 3-1
You see
or
why?
something.
You see why I like
But
Arsenal?
I just feel like
Let him finish.
control wise, midfield wise, defensive wise, even going forward, I think it's not looking good, bruv.
Yo, the reason I like Arsenal
And then
this
basing
weekend
it
than-
off your performance this Sunday when it was like a high octane game that you guys needed to get a
well,
point.
I don't
I
think
feel like Arsenal have something for you.
We have
Well,
to-
okay.
And you know right now Arteta anacheza hiyo don't walk alone, bro. Iko kwa changing room,
Kama last
right
time.
now it's being played.
Iko
I
kwa
think even on the way
cafeteria,
back from the bus.
iko kwa magari kwa iPod wanasikiliza.
It's a shared Spotify
When
playlist right
there's
now.
there are a couple of times that I saw your game on Sunday where you had like, let's say 11 players by the ball. You, let's say like the first half when you were attacking, like you guys like tried like to sit back a lot, like to probably
Soak up the pressure.
exactly. I like Arsenal because Arsenal coming to play football. You guys didn't play like that.
Bro,
good
we
football.
came to play football
So
as
it's a
well,
basketball.
in phases.
Come on, Arsenal play much better than you. We know that.
Of course
like
they do.
90%. So
Of
when
course.
they come to, I think it will be a very good game.
He's using that use to your boxer.
No. I mean, it's everyone can see Arsenal playing football, unlike you guys.
It'll be the same. It'll be.
It won't be the
it'll-
same.
No, wait. Let me
Arsenal
tell you.
come
Let me
and
tell
sit
you how
back
it's.
11 players by the ball.
Let me tell you how it's gonna go. It's gonna be solid in terms of the same solid, right? You guys are not gonna break them easily, but for them to go through the phases is easier than for us. So that's why I'm saying it's gonna be a slapping.
They give us
Because I'm
spaces
already
than you
looking up
did
the
us yesterday.
matchups.
I'm
If you
looking
look at
this game.
Saka versus Tsimikas,
Just story. Let's go straight
Listen.
to the combined 11 so that we
Okay,
can
we'll
actually
get to that, but I'm seeing this game like the game that we played City 2022. They won the league. City were quite good. They played the
because
best
they won
game.
the league.
They played
Won many
they played
times.
the game, and we drew that game 2-2. And it was not like, let's say 11 players by the ball for any team.
Oh, it was like
I think
a
it's
end
both
to end.
team. They are both teams like who play good football on that day. I don't expect Arsenal to come and let's say play a bit of negative football because at some point I thought of Mourinho yesterday when you guys were playing your game. So I think by Arsenal playing that game, obviously not putting all players by the ball, I think they also give us like a bit of space, and we also do that to them. You guys, I don't think probably Van Dijk was only tested like let's say once or
So you
twice.
think it'll be like the Spurs?
I think it will be
versus-
it will be a good game.
like a end to end. Everyone's gonna.
Yesterday was not like let's say a good game as per the hype going to this game.
What I think
Hype that you
I
largely
disagree. You
contributed
know
to.
why I
Not even
disagree.
Sky created that
You know why I
hype.
disagree? Jana, when the Brighton game, so when Brighton were able to beat the press, Arsenal were all behind the ball.
Yeah.
Like all of them were. It's like
Everybody was back. in
everyone
position.
was like solid. Like in Nikama, they were being attacked for the last 5 minutes, and then once they get the ball, like they would know. For example, the moment the ball crosses the line, everyone is just like there's another shape or corner up on Yuma. Then you have to break down
It's
again.
called a mid block.
I know.
A
So, yeah.
mid block.
So we go straight to the combined 11.
called
I
a
think
rest
Alisson,
defense.
obviously. Oi, combined 11.
So it was like
Not semi players.
Oh no, combined 11.
Combined
Keeper
11, I wanna-
Alisson, obviously.
Allison for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kuna-
no doubt. Best keeper in the league, no doubt.
Right back, obviously.
Ben White.
Trent. Oh, shut up.
Ben White's off form. I'm gonna go Trent.
even if he was on form, man, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, well, Ben White's been.
I
fine.
like
Ben
go-
White's
go-
never
go-
entered
he's-
in this mixed 11.
But I go on fire.
Of any big six apart from
Okay,
Spurs.
let's not get carried away.
Sasa things start getting funny because
But no, same when I always see Arsenal Liverpool. I think we should be doing us
no,
guys.
I mean it's not because,
Because
I'm
you
neutral.
guys do it. You guys
I'm
do it
neutral.
every show.
Listen,
It's our teams. You also do it during
Listen.
your shows, during your teams.
Eric,
Show up
Eric,
to more shows so you can have more
Yeah,
airtime.
you're
bro.
not even
Wait,
yelling
wait,
for the
wait.
past
Fuck it,
1
bro.
month.
Fucking
let
no
me
show.
let
over
me
here.
I'm
You
neutral.
shut up.
I'm neutral. Let
Nah,
me
you're not
say
neutral. You
Saddam
are
and I-
biased.
Saddam and I
Why
are
I'm
neutral.
not?
You guys
Saddam and I
check
are
it.
neutral.
I just chose two Liverpool
Okay, you
players.
make your team, then we'll make our own team.
No,
As
no.
neutrals.
No, we follow the standard.
We just agree.
We moved
have
quickly through the
discussions.
faces.
Saddam
we
is
moved
picking
quickly
the
through the
trend, eh?
names. Listen,
Listen.
we moved quickly through the names because, to be fair, there wasn't much of an argument there.
That's why
But
even my
for which-
issue
for which one?
For Allison and
Trent.
Trent.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not my
There's
issue.
not much
Zoo,
of an
but
You should
he
go
needs
up-
to
you
give
should
us
go
a
up-
chance to mention the names.
All right, so now he's gonna ask about the the more controversial part.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
So
let
let's
me
carry on.
let me just review the left back option because I think Zinchenko or Tsimikas.
It's Zinchenko.
It's Tsimikas, man. Come on.
Come on,
Come on, bro.
Based on what? Tell me.
He doesn't. Okay, so Tsimikas based on what?
I mean, he's been making successful tackles,
Come
assists, he's coming
on,
through with
man.
assists. I mean, he's
Sorry,
turned
man.
up
No,
very well for and
He's
Robertson.
he's improved though. Like I
Yes,
think Tsimikas
yes.
this season before I'm improved.
He's not lost a game.
But he's still not on Zini level.
He's not on Zinni levels. Though.
But
Zina's no levels, come
but
on.
thank you.
Zinni has many levels. I don't
But you
what
know,
you're talking
like
about. I'm taking Zinni because of what, like, I think Zinni and Tsimikas aren't too dissimilar with their defensive
and
attributes. Which one?
Zinchenko.
Oh,
Zinchenko
okay.
nini?
I think he doesn't, he
Similar
doesn't have that
Macho.
much of a chin. That's the problem.
Simina macho.
Simiana Macho?
Alikuwa ni kama melala ni kama kana ngova kila time hivi.
Shit, okay. But what Zinchenko brings on the ball,
I agree.
much
He's
much
more tactically.
Come on, man.
He's more
Much
tactically
more-
flexible. I think you're reaching with trying
You're
to push
really
Steve. Come on,
reaching,
Robertson, I would understand.
And also, when you say successful tackles, I can bring you aerial duels.
At least
Zinchenko
make-
wins more
at least
aerial
make confirm
duels
my
than most
numbers
left-backs in the
before
league.
coming
Hata mimi, angalia aerial duels. Aerial duels. I know this. Check it.
Centre back partnership.
Vaj.
I think Mimi, I'll just.
No, it's not up to you.
Up to who,
So,
bro?
it's up to me and Eric.
Nah.
For
No,
me,
we're all discussing.
no,
but,
yeah, but we're giving
Okay.
our names first.
uh-huh.
Yes. and
So
then
he
can
he
chip
said
in.
Tsimikas first over Zinchenko. I said Zinchenko, and we agreed Zinchenko.
No, so is he gonna be like, oh, Liverpool, and then we?
No. We're
what's
doing
it-
it like Saturday social. So he gives his name, he gives his
He
name.
doesn't
Yeah.
watch.
And
so
then
he doesn't-
We decide.
Us, and then we decide which one.
Me not to decide. So.
Saturday
Ah,
social.
yeah.
All right.
Centre back.
I agree.
Unbiased.
I agree that Van Dijk has been on form this season. He's looking more like his
back.
older self,
He's getting back to his best.
right? But I think at the same time the stats are skewed, and they make him look good because these guys are always under pressure. They don't have as much control as over games as we do, and in my opinion, that's
Gabriel.
not enough for him to be in the combined 11. Gabriel and Saliba are the preferred centre back partnership.
I'm gonna leave that to the judges.
I like how you started because I like how you started.
No, I saw
So-
his
you know,
podcast.
Van Dijk-
So-
Van Dijk
No, I saw him.
Popo,
I saw it coming. I
he
mean,
got-
come on. No.
So
I saw it
there
coming.
was someone just Juicy Wakumbuka, one of our friends, Kenyan,
Yes,
the guy
yes,
from
Ah,
okay.
it's not like a,
So he posted defensive stats, and overall, Saliba had more stats in his favor than Van Dijk.
So which
no,
stats are
no matter
those?
Van
No,
Dijk,
because I
but
don't
the-
remember which stats are those. You know this guy can lie, but
The
there's no
argument here is not about Saliba though. It's about Magalhaes.
that.
right?
Magalhaes. Yes.
It's about Magalhaes.
Magalhaes.
So don't bring Saliba stats.
Exactly.
We're
Oh,
comparing Van Dijk and
Magalhaes.
Magalhaes.
okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm still gonna. I made my case. Saliba, Gabriel.
What makes you pick Gabriel over Van Dijk?
I think Gabriel is
You
very
think
underrated.
you're not even saying there's something that proves. So you
No,
think
there is.
He said
There is.
underrated.
He's very.
So he's already
underrated.
not rated. So we have to go with the guy who's
He's
rated.
very highly
I'm
underrated.
the
No,
judge.
thank you.
This point is dead.
Ama, we
Me,
have
I'm
to-
gonna take
It's
Virgin
up to you
Saliba.
guys. It's up to you guys.
No. I
apparently.
think
But-
Van Dijk Saliba would be much more
I
better.
mean, why are we spending time talking about that? Zoom?
no,
Come
but
on.
I just don't even think that's compatible.
We also
Because
don't
I think it is, I think
it's
it is.
comparable.
so one of them needs to be the aggressor.
Yeah,
Then
I
we
think
put
Saliba
Van
can.
Dijk is
Saliba
not
can
an
be.
No, they don't.
aggressor.
No, they
Saliba
don't.
can
Van
be.
Dijk is not an aggressor.
I think Saliba can be.
and that's why, for example, Man United had Varane.
No, they
Martinez.
don't. You know why they don't? Because we have now Rice up on Bele.
Okay, so.
If
We have
they're
Rice
not-
who now
if they're
balances
not, then you
everything.
can pick Virgin Konate.
Do you want to contest that?
I'm saying we have to put Van Dijk so that Saliba cover his weaknesses. Sorry, so that wait,
can Rice
so that
covers it.
Rice can cover.
I was gonna put Konate over Saliba, but it's fine. Continue.
No. I'm talking about
Right,
now number
nice
6.
try. Nice
Because
try, bro.
Didier
Who's it-
Deschamps, Didier
Yeah,
Deschamps
France.
does, right?
World Cup finals.
We
1
have-
year ago
we have
today,
evidence.
and we knew was in the final.
We have
Kylian
evidence
Masimu.
here. We have evidence.
Who's
No.
who's up front?
6
Bilal?
million. It's Declan. I mean, come on.
Okay,
Nah.
I'm not like this guy arguing about things that don't make sense.
Gabriel is
so
fantastic.
there's no way we're putting Havertz obviously.
We go.
Why?
I think
I'm
I'm putting
putting-
Declan
Wait,
and
why?
Declan and Odegaard,
Okay.
Declan, Odegaard, and who?
Dominic Soboslai.
Why?
So
Creating
over
chances.
Rice or
Instead
over
of-
Havertz?
No, over Havertz. Why?
Creating
Yeah.
chances.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not just
I
about
agree.
creating chances.
Havertz has been
though.
getting pity penalties,
So what?
and this
I'm not- I'm
finished
not
the
one
year.
pity
I'm not looking
penalty.
at goals. I'm not looking at goals.
Havertz has come alive. He scored important
He was
goals.
dead, though.
He scored.
Scored
he
only
sco-
two.
He scored.
He scored only
He
two.
scored
Soboslai
4
was
Premier
never
League
dead.
goals. He scored 4 Premier League goals. One important one against Brentford in the last minutes when Saddam tweeted you want to score goals, but you bring on Kai Havertz. And then
So we need to stop those tweets.
Oh no.
and then yesterday he scored another goal, and he's been scoring goals in the Champions League, which is a higher level than the
so
Europa League.
This feels
So
like
I don't understand why.
No.
I don't understand why. He's already at 65 million. He's had more impact than Dominic Szoboszlai for Liverpool.
Cup.
Goals
Cup.
and
Nah,
assists.
bro.
No.
Absolutely.
That's like
he
you.
has.
It's like you.
No,
it's like
in
him
the
saying,
Champions League and in the
We're
Premier
not
League,
going
in
to
the
judge.
two biggest tournaments.
Listen, Zoom. I
In the
get
two
what you're
biggest
saying, but I'm not going
tournaments.
to judge Szoboszlai on goals and assists. I don't expect
Why?
that from him 100%.
Why?
Big
what
chances created also. It's part of the game. Games are not just goals and assists.
I agree.
It's more than that.
Intelligence.
I mean,
He's been playing really well. Kai Havertz has completely found himself. He's already equal. People keep comparing him to Xhaka in that role. He's already scored 4 out
You're
of
counting
Xhaka's
goals. You're
7
counting
Premier League
goals.
goals
It's like your
from last
like,
season.
it's like
Which is
goals
what
is like
Arteta wants from him.
everything for you.
Which is Arteta
Like, we're talking
which is
about
what
number-
Arteta wants
we're
from him
talking
in
about
those
eight.
positions. That's what Arteta wants from
I
him.
think it's a
You see,
selection
you'll find
between
Nunes
two
is
really
close to-
midfielders. I think.
I think the fact that you
'Cause
think
none
either
of
of them
them-
is mid is really shit.
No, none of
considering
them. None of
yesterday
them
you
has
guys had
really.
Scott McTominay
None of
in
them
the
have.
10.
None of
That's
them.
sour.
None of them have really uprooted trees, bro. To be honest.
Szoboszlai has
Kai
got
Havertz,
hard.
Kai Havertz, a month ago, these guys had already given up on him, man.
For sure.
Let's be honest.
I never give
Let's be
up.
honest.
And
There'll
it's-
be
and
times.
I never
There were
gave up.
times even this guy Zoom would tell me I don't see it. Like I don't see
know,
yeah,
where
you
he's
admit
going
it, man.
with it.
Come on. You even told me that.
I
Even Twitter.
admitted I don't see him getting here, right? But
But
right
on the other
now,
hand,
Do you know who?
he has. You know what he has? He has more Premier League goals than Man United whole front line.
No,
Bro,
looking at goals
that's,
only.
we're not
No,
even looking
yo,
at United.
yo,
Why are you looking at
that-
United?
That would
bro?
have banged on Twitter, not Upper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upper, we are
Still
more
bang. I
reasonable.
think it's still bang.
Yeah, man.
4.
So,
bang.
Hoyland, Anthony, Martial, Rashford, Bruno, Garnacho. 3.
Bruno PN forward.
thank you so much. So,
Yeah, Skiza.
thank you for your contribution. So, Szoboszlai. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're moving on.
Front three. Front three. I think obviously Salah over Saka
No, I don't
because.
think it's obvious.
Okay, tell us why it's not obvious.
Okay,
Saka's had better
talk to me about your goals now.
Yes.
Saka is a right winger. Saka is a right winger.
Also
So is
now
Salah.
your
What
performance
is Mohamed Salah?
Wait.
forwards and like a performance, midfielders and like a goal. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Shut the fuck
It's
up.
about Salah's system.
Saka is a right winger, right?
Systems, yeah.
Eric.
system.
Yeah,
Saka
even-
is a right winger.
Both of them play the same position.
Right winger.
Yes,
Sindel.
yes, yes, yes.
So what's their primary goal?
The primary goals. I mean, their wingers, first of all,
So they need to create chances.
No, it's inverted.
Alright.
It's inverted winger.
inverted wingers.
They're
but
both
they
inverted
create,
wingers.
Create goals.
They're
Yeah.
both
Score goals.
Uh-huh. And
Win games.
Saka creates more chances and gets more assists
It's a win
and
game.
has more clutch moments this season and has a similar amount
Let's
of
stop
goals.
there. and
When's
look
the
at
last
Salah's
Saka
created.
clutch
No.
moment?
Wait,
man?
same goals?
Just juicy.
Let's stop
Similar
there.
amount.
Which one, bro?
Guys,
Same?
Similar amount.
What is similar?
let's stop there
do
and
you mean?
search everything.
Which one,
you said.
Against Chelsea,
Which one,
the
bro?
cross against for Leandro Trossard's equalizer. Against Brentford, the cross against for
I wouldn't say
Brentford.
those are clutch.
Bro,
moments.
Salah
They
for
are
11
clutch
goals.
moments.
Not really,
Sikia.
bro.
Salah kwa 11 goals. Saka kwa biasa tutafute Saka. Buda buka Saka kwa nyuma ya Scott McTominay. Okay, kwa the same level of McTominay. Kwanza kwa nyuma ya Cole Palmer.
How many does he have?
come
How many
on,
does he
man.
have?
Come on. He's
How many does he have?
Bukayo Saka's got 5 goals.
And
Ah,
Scott
yeah.
McTominay?
Let's go to assists.
Scott McTominay has got 5 also. And then
Also,
listen.
Eric.
Listen
Putting
here.
Salah, how can
Listen
how
here.
can how can your
Listen here.
best your world star boy have the same number of goals?
Eric, there's a section
Brian
on the
Mbeumo is
FPL
on
app.
7.
You have,
Skiza.
he has a,
Come on.
Eric
Yani
has
Eric
more
Njiru
goals than
anamshinda.
Saka.
Wait. Do you know what's funny though?
Eric Njiru has more goals than Saka.
Dominic Solanke is on 9 goals.
Put Salah.
But acha tuangalie Nunes.
Toke Salah.
Acha tuangalie Nunes.
Useke Nunes.
No, I'm sure Nunes ako hapo karibu na nini. Ako hapo
Tajaibisha.
karibu.
This is embarrassing.
Utajaibisha, man.
Why is it embarrassing?
This is embarrassing.
Bro, Kulusevski got the same number of
Shit,
goals
he
as
beats
Bukayo
him on all
Saka.
3 accounts.
There's so many things.
Even creative chances.
us.
This guy is wasting our time, but let's continue.
What about tackles? What about tackles one?
Originally, when he was asking you, apart from goals, Akwa Salah's more.
But crosses,
Assists.
No,
but
in
crosses as a winger,
tackles.
crosses as a winger should be up there.
Thank you so much.
You know, when you do Arsenal Chelsea, you can do between.
Whoa, tackles. By the way, coming back, that's why Trent gets exposed. Because this guy doesn't make any tackles. 12 compared to Saka's 34.
Well,
But
that's
that's
fine, but
because-
it's not good enough for you to.
Eric, that's because Saka is the best left back.
Yeah,
In
you know, so
Arsenal,
tackle.
bro.
Thank you, Naeem.
We're going left wing. Martinelli or Luis Diaz.
Absolutely Martinelli.
I'm taking Martinelli, obviously.
Absolutely Martinelli.
Martinelli got how many goals?
Luis
We don't
Diaz
even
has
know. I'm not-
never
I'm not
scored
saying any
15
goals.
goals in all competitions
Well,
his whole
we're talking
career.
about this season. Come on.
Diaz like what? Akuna like 9
talking
goals,
about this
9 career
season.
goals.
We're talking about this season. Everything is based on this season.
Okay.
Do you think?
No.
Come
Do you
on.
guys think Martinelli would be able to play football if his family was kidnapped?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think
No,
so.
he will not.
Absolutely.
I don't think he has the story.
Nikuulize, Martinelli how many goals in the league?
Diaz akona 11 career goals in the league.
We're talking about this season.
11
Don't
total.
even bother.
What?
Wallahi.
Yeah.
No.
11 career goals. in the
Listen.
league.
11. 5 assists ever since akuja Liverpool.
No, listen.
Yeah.
He's been injured for so many. He's played only for 6 games. Come on.
Okay.
So Martinelli also came back from a knee injury. Shut the fuck up.
So Saddam, let me ask you.
Please ask me.
Mi si atanakataa sahi ati Martinelli is not a good player, but just tell me.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
How
Nakata
many
is
goals has
better.
Martinelli scored this season compared to Luis Diaz? Kuna difference kubwa.
Okay. Yeah, by the way.
But I can tell you something. Scott
What?
McTominay has scored more than all of them.
Well, that's fair. That's
You've
true.
told us
actually.
nothing.
I've told you a very
That's
big
actually
stat.
true, you know.
Did he score yesterday?
Oh,
That's a huge
Martinelli has
stat.
2 goals and Diaz has 3. Wow.
Oh, assists.
He has 2, Diaz has 0.
So now assists do matter.
Oh, they don't, huh?
You're the one who said that they
How
don't.
about- do matter.
How about we do eye test for this one? Because they're so
I'm
similar.
still,
Martinelli,
I'm still going Martinelli.
Eye test
Bro,
Martinelli.
Champions League
Yeah.
final.
Martinelli can't dribble.
Wait,
Save
Yeah,
his
but
life,
come
bro.
on, man.
No,
I'm
but-
picking Luis Diaz.
No,
Champions
Martinelli.
League final is not from this season. Also, the fuck? You
You
lost.
uko Europa hapo na Champions
You
League?
lost in the Champions League final
When
with
we
Luis
play-
Diaz.
Yeah,
You
so
guys have not been
Martinelli.
there.
We've chosen Martinelli. Striker.
Nah.
Gabriel Jesus.
I'm picking Nunes. He's got more goals than Gabriel Jesus this season. And
I don't
Jesus
care.
has got a bigger Premier League experience
I don't care.
than Darwin
Do-
Nunes.
do- do-
There's
you
no
know-
way in the right
Darwin
mind.
Nunes won us the
As a
game at
football
Newcastle when
fan,
we were 10.
there's
What
no
was
way
Hussein
as a
Mbali?
football fan
Hussein
you
Mbali.
choose Darwin
Hussein
Nunes.
Mbali. I would choose Nketiah over Nunes.
Aye.
Wallahi.
No,
Our
the point
second
is,
choice.
yeah, I
I
agree
would
with the
play
point.
Kai Havertz false 9. Nunes.
No. Darwin,
I would experiment with Emil Smith
you see, the
Rowe.
point
Apple
is,
false 9, bro.
Darwin is so bad, but he's still got more goals than Gabriel Jesus.
He's so
Doesn't
bad.
matter.
Yeah, no, tuachie hapo. Hiyo ungeachia wapi?
He's
He's
so
so
bad.
bad.
You guys are not fair on that.
I would put McTominay
You
number
guys are
9.
not fair on that.
I'd even put Jota. We even put Jota.
I'd put Hoyland.
Actually, I promote.
Number 9.
Actually, listen.
Stop.
I nominate Jota by the way, not Nunes. That I nominate Jota. Number
Still.
9.
Nominate Jota. No, Jota at Hansi, bro. Shut the fuck
Thank you
Jota na
for
train sahi.
thank you for contributing.
And I play Sunday.
Anaingia kazi lakini
Okay.
namonanga.
I'm going to choose a team. By the way, from now, you should be choosing teams based on head-to-head when they play against each other. Those 2 teams, how they perform.
Alright, on your show, do it at Homeboys Radio. Hapa tunafanya hivi. Sawa. Sawa.
Call me a member part of this show.
So let's list them.
Let's pick the manager.
Allison,
Trent.
Van Dijk, Saliba, Trent. Actually, let's just go by the Liverpool players. Allison, Trent, Van Dijk.
McAllister.
No,
Sorry,
no
Szoboszlai.
McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Salah. 5, 6 Arsenal players.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Now, going by that, we expect you to get the 3 points on Sunday.
Manager.
Eric, let me not lie to you. Sawa, from what I saw in that game and what
Okay.
I've seen in your games previously,
Yo, guys,
I
we
fully
discussed
expect us to
managers,
win.
by the way.
Nice.
So.
Very nice.
Which
Let
manager
me
is
give
to
you
win?
an advice, please.
Guys, which
Give
manager?
us
Let me give you an
advice.
Going
Never,
Arteta,
never
he's top of
ever
the
judge
table.
Liverpool based on their performance against Man United. Whether we win or we don't win.
I don't know if you heard that last part I said, and your other performances. I
Well,
also
we've
said
dominated teams that have beaten you.
that.
Ask
Also-
me
like LSK,
No, like Aston
Like
Villa.
Lask.
Like Aston Villa.
like Lask.
We beat Aston Villa 3-0.
No, Aston Villa. Facts.
Yeah.
So Aston Villa at the same time that they lost that game, we were drawing to Fulham. The engines were
point?
not warm.
What's up? We beat Fulham, but then they dominated.
So
you.
we go to Chelsea after we pray.
No, he's not.
This guy who scores against you.
When was the last time he scored against us?
Every game is playing against you guys.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, that's not true, but he scored
Turn on
couple
those
of goals.
stats because that's not true. Wait, if you're bringing stats here, you have to be sure of them.
That's
huh?
not live on camera, at least for me.
It is. He was
No,
recording.
it's not.
He's literally recording.
Nah, amefinya saini nasikia. Yo,
So,
it's back.
one last
before
thing
we go
to
Chelsea-
factor in. One last thing to factor in about the Liverpool Arsenal game is that Liverpool play West Ham in the quarterfinal on Wednesday, and then they play Arsenal
Now, let
on
me tell you the
Saturday. And I
truth.
think that
Oh, when is it on
really
Saturday?
helps. Wednesday, Saturday.
Let me tell you the truth now. When I saw the calendar, like we played United, West Ham, and Arsenal, I was more worried about West Ham than these other two.
You already dropped points with
No,
versus
that was
us.
before.
Manza-
That was before the game. That was
Okay,
before
tell
the
us
game.
what do you think now?
But now you see, West Ham is a tricky game because
Ooh,
They're
Paqueta.
on form.
Kudus.
Kai, Paqueta alipeleka last game. I think we beat West Ham, but I think Paqueta was like the best player in that
Now
game.
Kudus is on fire.
That's probably because Mo Salah never dominates a game.
And then you see it's Carabao Cup, so do you rotate?
It's
Do you
quarterfinals,
rotate?
not just
It's quarterfinal,
it's a
and then it's Arsenal on the
quarterfinal.
weekend, and it's Anfield. We have to turn up, so
And
it's
it's
a
not
very tricky
just
situation.
it's not just on the weekend. I thought it was a Sunday game.
Yeah.
I've seen it's actually a Saturday game, 8:30 p.m.
And going by last season from these guys, we know how important Carabao Cup is. He's got
Yes.
the medal here.
Yes, very important.
Ishatokana. But you guys, listen. How come we've not mentioned that Messi won the World Cup 1 year ago today? I mean, it's the
It
anniversary.
was today.
Yeah, it's 18th.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
no
not
one
really
cares
good on
because no one cares
anniversaries.
because alipatiwa penalty tano. It's like Palmer.
Yeah, penalty.
You
Palmer.
you just
Bro, yeah,
mentioned
Messi
Palmer was
for
given
Palmer.
4
Penalty
penalties.
Palmer.
Bro, you're one of us. Come on.
It's
Is
true.
it
Messi is the
Wait,
goal.
he has how many goals did he score? There's not a penalty. 1.
2.
Messi.
He actually scored in the final a goal without a pen. Like he scored a goal
Yeah.
in the final.
2. Why are you so bothered by
About
this anniversary?
Because it cemented
Cemented.
The good status.
the good conversation in a very unfair way because
Mm.
we look because it's a FIFA thing. I think FIFA decided that Messi will win the World Cup.
Also
For
not sure
narrative.
because Argentina almost lost like I think 2 games.
So how is it a
Mexico
FIFA
games.
thing?
They actually lost to Saudi Arabia.
Saudi, how do you lose to Saudi?
And you see it's fixed.
Exactly my
Okay.
point.
Saudi is a very good
Like
team.
you don't think
They're
that
very
was
good team,
wait
Yeah.
considering
like Qatar.
considering Saudi won 1 game and then lost the remaining. Don't you think that was scripted?
I think that was one of their first
But
wins in
even
the World
Spain,
Cup ever, right?
even
for
Spain
Saudi
lost the
Arabia.
FIFA World Cup first
Third
game in
or something.
2010 and still won the rest of the games.
Scripted, exactly
So
my point.
okay, you know,
France would have won that
because
game, though.
Ronaldo.
I mean, penalties can
it's
go
not
either
as
way.
if Ronaldo doesn't stat pad against Luxembourg and Liechtenstein,
but
and
San Marino.
San Marino, and but what?
And those
bro?
countries
let
are
me
below
talk.
Arambi Stars.
He does.
Those countries that Cristiano plays, they are below Arambi Stars in the
Yeah.
ranking.
Like
Ronaldo
they all stat pad.
Ronaldo doesn't need to be carried by the organization. He is a
He was in the World
he
Cup.
is a no, but he doesn't need to be carried like
Coach wake
yeye-
mwenyewe kumweka game ya Morocco
Sasa
ama
niongee.
ilikuwa game ya Spain.
maliza basi.
Discussion tulimaliza 2021 boda amko.
No, ni sawa tu sisi us as Ronaldo people. Shit.
Messi, exactly like
So,
Messi.
so Chelsea Sheffield is what we're going to discuss.
You're not just going to move away from the goat like that.
I mean,
No,
we have.
but that final was
Speaking of-
the best
speaking of
final
final
I've
of all
ever
time.
watched.
Yes.
in the
Ignoring my
World Cup.
Chelsea Sheffield question.
Yeah, because we'll get to that in a
Yeah.
bit. Naimunara
And it's
Kishasana.
Chelsea. It's not like
No, but that World Cup final was fantastic. I mean, from Saddam switching over his allegiances.
I saw you
within
shared the
3
clip that you
minutes.
guys watched together. The final.
Yeah,
And
we
you could tell.
watched probably at the bottle top, and Saddam changed his shirt like 3 times before deciding which team he actually supported.
I had 2 jerseys and I
Hey,
still
bro,
lost.
I'm sure you
Lie,
you
bro, you lost
suffered
both.
through that World Cup. Kusema,
Wallahi,
leo
it was
Argentina
painful.
inapigwa.
Wallahi,
But
it
it was incredible. Naeem was sat with us as well. We had the rest of the gang, Kinakil, Edu, and all these man, and we didn't know what was gonna happen. And then Mbappe
Yeah.
just decides to turn it up, become the arch nemesis, and then for Argentina to still win it through penalties. The way Messi fell on his knees as soon, like he didn't start running with everybody, he just collapsed, and it was beautiful to see, man.
This guy say it's fixed. How can penalties be fixed like that?
Bro,
Come on.
That's exactly how you fix like you fix.
Man, Chouameni alishoot wapi bana. You penalty. Come on, that was a good game.
Colomwani should have scored.
France should have won that. France could have
Exactly
won
my
that game.
point. Fixed.
No.
So he aimed for Emi Martinez's foot.
That was one of the most disgusting. Like
just
where
a
Ghost
kid.
would have scored that.
No, you wouldn't have.
Weghorst,
Well,
how many
Maybe
did he
not
score for
Tomine,
you?
not Weghorst.
Nunes would have scored that.
Yeah, okay,
Well, at least
carried
Nunes
away.
scores.
Carried away.
Weghorst doesn't score a lot of them.
Yeah,
He scored in the same as 2 goals.
Which semis?
World Cup.
World Cup.
Weghorst.
Yes,
Yeah.
Argentina versus
Yeah,
Netherlands.
Kabuki?
Netherlands were not in the semis. They were in the
They were in the
quarters.
quarters. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
That's
so
not
okay,
semis.
quarter basi.
He scored in the World Cup.
2 goals, bro.
Well, come on. What about the
How many?
penalty?
How many does Darwin Nunes have in the World
Darwin
Cup?
is so young. That guy is like that one.
Does it matter?
Yeah, of course.
Doesn't matter
Big
now.
stage experience.
Anyway, Saddam, we move on to Chelsea. Name's favorite topic, apparently Chelsea versus Sheffield.
Yeah. Cole Palmer. Oof, what a signing. He's actually a good player.
More goals than
He's a very
Gabriel
good player.
Jesus.
He's their best player.
He's definitely their best player.
Yeah, he's definitely.
And they played 4 centre backs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Disasi.
Disasi, Thiago
See,
Silva.
Levi
the greatest
Colwill.
BRB in the world is injured again. So
Yo, that guy doesn't
work
even
from
play
home,
football.
Kafu, as you said it on
He
Twitter.
work from home.
So let me ask you a
We're
question.
mad.
How did they settle on him being the captain?
Huh?
How did they settle on him being the captain of the club?
Who?
How did they
Reece
settle
James.
on Reece James being the captain
Oh.
of the club?
Because he's from the academy, I think.
Reece James took Teams during COVID way too seriously. Get it?
Okay.
Teams. The
Yeah, yeah.
Microsoft Teams.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
United fans are too slow to load.
Yeah. Ameshika.
Mshika.
Ameshika kama COVID.
Damn.
Okay,
Get
that's
it?
not
Because it
fine.
was, cause it was like...
No, that's not fine.
2 for 2
Come on.
dry ones.
Mshika pay yo.
2 for
No,
2 on
that's
the
not
dry
fine,
scale, bro. Right there, bro.
You're
It
trying
was
too
a
much.
pandemic. Everybody caught it.
Your joke was a pandemic.
Fuck. Oh, my bad. Anyway, Chelsea, what are we supposed to say?
They found their level.
So Chelsea fans have been coming through on your comments and
Yeah,
saying you
so
really
a lot of them have been asking for like Chelsea fans. Yo, you guys need to have a permanent Chelsea fan.
giving them
Does
credit.
anybody not notice that we do have Chelsea fans, but then nothing sticks?
Yeah, that's sad.
We had that guy called Jamal,
Someone said it was good.
Yes.
right? We had Wehliye,
Roaming chef.
Yes.
but Wehliye, to be fair,
Romain Chef.
he's Kidogo 1%, so we can't expect him to show up on a podcast.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Chelsea, especially now with Todd Bowley. And now the rest, man, Samiro, who else?
Roaming chef.
Barry.
Barry, we've had roaming chef Farouk, Erico Drogba
Wait,
has...
he's not a roaming chef. He
No,
doesn't
he's not the
roam.
roaming chef. he's
Romain
the
Chef
bearded
Siombachi.
chef.
Oh, he's a
Sorry.
bearded chef.
Wait,
God damn,
Computer
sorry, man.
Shanghai.
How many chefs you got, bro?
I got too many chefs, cuz.
Alafu kaongeza na Kiari.
Yeah.
Now,
Chef
this guy,
Kiari.
what's his name? Erico Drogba, we invited him twice.
He didn't show up.
Didn't show up.
I think it's Sofa.
Alisema... yes, it is. It is quite far. But alisema kona gigs. So,
Yeah.
it's not our fault, bro.
You know what?
We
You know what?
actually
Let's
It's actually hard to get Chelsea fans even on radio. I mean, it's not just here.
tried. Yeah.
Even on radio.
Yeah, we've been trying.
we
that.
can cosplay all of us. Let's pretend we're Chelsea fans.
Chelsea.
Sorry?
We are pretending to go Chelsea fans for the next
I'm
5
proper
minutes.
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Let's start with our chant. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Bro, I can't believe they sing that.
Throughout the
so,
years.
like, throughout the
From
game,
1905 until now.
bro. Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable right now. I'm sat next to a black person.
That's the best one. That's the best one.
Yo!
Kick him out.
G-Money's getting PTSD right now.
That's the best one, bro.
Kick him out.
Kick you out, bro. Holy shit.
So
Chelsea
what are they
fans are
looking? I didn't
racist.
watch their game. They play during the gold rush. Oh, I was watching Man City.
Sheffield,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was with Lochan. Yes.
Yeah, but we do need to talk about Man City, though. So that's it. We're done with Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
Who did they play though over the Christmas period?
I don't know.
Poch was asking for more signings in January.
What?
I just thought that was funny.
Well, I've seen Anis back though.
That's true.
Yeah, he was.
I've
He
seen
was
his
saying they need
I
to
thought
make,
I thought it was parody.
they need to make signings in January or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Love
he
is
said,
back in training.
He can't wait.
Nkunku.
Gunko was
back.
training.
Yeah. No, he
Yeah,
was.
rich
He was
man's
even
Eric
in the
Njiru.
bench.
Yeah, rich man. Eric Giroud with the hairline.
Walmart Eric Njiru, bro.
And I've seen
Best Buy Eric Njiru, bro. We got Quick Mart Eric Njiru, bro.
Actually,
Eric Giroud.
Eric.
Eric Njiru, bro. Eric. Let's go. So, Nkunku, do you think he changes their... I saw a report
Eric,
that
your dad
they're
needs to
really
explain a
excited.
lot,
They're
man.
low-key... Someone said they're low-key excited. The coaching staff is low-key excited that Nkunku's back because they feel like he's going to make an instant impact.
No, did they say low key like?
listen, if it
the-
was someone like
Yeah,
let's
they
say-
said
if it was
low-key,
someone
bro.
like Son coming back, I would be excited.
Yeah.
Or let's a big time player.
I mean, it's new league.
From Cook for me, yeah, new league.
Jaicheza.
Nah,
This
but
is
that guy is a
could
good
be another
player.
Rasmus Højlund. you know?
No, he's a good player. Rasmus Højlund is top scorer in the Champions League.
You're
bro.
not in the Champions League. How
And we're not even in the Champions League. And he's the
Imagine-
top scorer.
It doesn't matter.
And he's still
anymore.
top scorer, bro.
Yeah, but
No,
there
he
was,
could-
there was a
he
guy
could
called
be
United
awarded.
Cynical.
Sorry,
He
it could be.
He
Yo,
could be awarded.
Saddam, 0 assists.
Akio
He's
top
got how
scorer.
many goals now?
Four.
More than everyone else.
No,
5.
they've got the same number of goals as with Haaland.
Yeah, 5.
I just
Five,
need to
five,
score
five.
one.
So that
No, he
so
won't
wait,
score
wait.
three.
He
So in
won't.
the Champions League, does that mean Højlund equals Haaland?
Yeah.
And then Premier League.
The season is not done yet. Come on, last season Haaland was the best in Europe. In
No,
terms
for
of
group
goals.
stages. Group stages,
one
Højlund
cares
is the
about
same
group
as group
stage.
stages Haaland. At me, bro.
Okay.
And we'll take that.
I'm leaving
So-
here with something, bro. At me,
So,
bro.
so someone, a United fan
These
said,
guys, at least they've won 2 things this season.
yes,
Goal of the season by Garnacho.
Garnacho, yeah.
And the
Puskas.
group stage play of the season.
True.
Nice.
Player of the group stages.
You guys are falling.
Is it true? 0 goals out of 14 games in the Premier League.
It's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
You can
it's true.
confirm that it's very true.
It's very true.
Yeah, it's true.
0 goals, 0 assists.
Anyway, let's talk about Man City, bro. Do they have a bottling gene now?
Come on, bro.
What?
Bottling gin.
The bottling gene.
You tell us. You tell us because you know more about bottling.
I know
Tuambie.
quite a bit.
You're the master. You're the master of bottling.
And you know what kills me about Man City is that they had that game under wraps. Like everything was sorted. They had Rodri, which is apparently the key for them to win any game. And even with Rodri, they dropped those two stinkers. Phil Foden penalty, obviously in the last minutes. Mateta scored.
Yeah.
It was a
The penalty, last minute penalty by Olise.
By Olise, that's what I'm saying. The penalty was by Olise. Mateta.
The foul.
Scored.
But Crystal Palace tend to be their bogey team, Kidogo. So
But Palace have not been that
Well, they
good in
beat
the last
us.
couple of weeks, though.
they were robbed against Liverpool, to be fair.
How are they robbed?
Was there a red card for Jordan Ayew?
Go and ask Michael Oliver. See that?
Exactly, bro.
So was-
Exactly.
I think it was a red card.
Liverpool.
Liver.
It was two yellows.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was
come on, he was
more
kicking the
than
ball like, come on, he was still going to finish.
Anyway,
The-
you know, I think they got what they deserved. Crystal Palace, they definitely didn't deserve to lose that.
What's
game.
happening to City? Because I think there's like treble hangover.
So actually,
It has to be. It has to be. It's really hard to get guys going the next season.
Because even when KDB comes back, I don't think they'll be that like.
Oh, yeah, no,
I don't think he'll have that impact
Exactly.
that they're looking for.
Ah.
And even then, he always dovetailed with Gundogan. And right now, he's looking at Kovacic. Like, who the fuck?
And like we've been saying, they're conceding too many goals. Champions League and the Prem.
And I also think
Diaz, my
I also
God.
think them getting rid of Cole Palmer wasn't necessarily the right decision.
Yeah, they could have had him on the right wing right now.
Seeing that they got rid of Mahrez.
Palmer would have
Who's
balled.
on the right side
Yeah.
now? Phil Foden.
And that would have been really good squad depth anyway.
But-
It
but-
would have
Oh.
Palmer and
But I have a feeling. Wait.
Or
I think-
Bruno.
I
What's his name?
think.
Not Bruno. Bernardo, sorry.
I think based
Plays
on.
right wing.
I think looking at how Palmer plays, he would never succeed at Man City.
why? He's so
Because-
He's so intelligent.
No,
He's a
listen.
pep player, man.
No.
Man City owner, look at it this way.
Okay, he's
Angalia, look what he does at Akiwa Chelsea. He gets the ball from anywhere. He does a lot of things that anafanya like
Pep
he's allowed to
allowed
do
to
more.
do that. Yeah.
Pep would never allow a winger
more
afanye
freedom.
yes.
Yeah.
Like look at Grealish.
Bro, we already
Grealish to me is a
talked
very
about
good
this.
example of a player. No, Grealish is a good example of a player who was so good on the ball because he had more opportunities. Do you enjoy watching Grealish at Man City?
Grealish
No,
has
I
always
don't.
been like that. Like in
No,
terms
he,
of
no.
He didn't play
Aston
first
Villa
season.
Grealish.
So
Come
what,
on.
because of
style
that.
of football.
Now you're forgetting
But
first
the
season.
problem,
Man City
but the
didn't play a
issue
lot.
is at Villa, he was the main man. He is not the main man.
No, but it's not about the main man.
It's
It's
about
about,
the
the freedom unapatiwa
It
with
is.
the ball.
he has freedom. They create situations where their wingers are on one-on-one.
Tell me-
This is the
Tell
same
me-
conversation we
We've
had
had this
this
conversation.
Yeah.
season with Mahrez.
And
No,
Doku.
tell me an opportunity.
Mahrez.
Doku now,
No,
for example.
tell me an opportunity.
Even Doku, you're telling me he's not. He
There's
lacks
no freedom.
When Doku came, we started talking about how Man City they've changed their wingers, like they're now more direct.
No, you're
We're
Only
talking
one.
about-
Only one was
No,
more
no.
direct.
Yeah, but no, still look at
But that's been the Pep blueprint. Leroy Sané direct, Sterling direct. We go back to Barca.
Messi.
We had Henry on the left direct.
you cannot tell me
Messi
David Villa.
direct. David Villa
Pedro.
direct.
Man
Pedro,
City.
direct.
Look at Man
Freedom.
City for Man
Endo
City.
uchenge
Robin.
watu. Endo uchenge
Tell
watu.
me Man City nana ambiwanga enda chenga watu.
Kila mtu hapo front.
No, I think it's only Bernardo like
Come on,
probably
man.
Champions
Come on,
League.
bro.
No, they don't.
I think they pass a lot. They pass the ball a lot.
I think they missed the beat, honestly, because think about it. Is Guardiola better than Laporte?
the issue is, you see,
Is
Potential
Guardiola
but
wise.
see, Guardiola now is
right
playing
now?
more on
But
the-
we're not talking about potential for
When-
next
no,
season.
when you're buying
Saddam.
someone,
we're talking about now.
No.
but Vardy's
I'm
played the
not-
left back position though.
And he's
Yeah.
not using
Laporte
Butter as
used to play
starter.
that.
No,
He's
Laporte used to
not-
play the
No.
left side of the centre back and not a lot on the left back side.
Ruben Diaz's form has dropped.
Yeah.
You'd say maybe even Ederson.
Yeah.
Okay, Ederson doesn't even
Um,
help them if they drop their performance.
Rodri is consistent as ever. Fuck, you know. But
So the other guy
but
that
then
partners-
the rest of the guys there, Mateus Nunes and Kovacic, both of
now
them
that's
don't
not
even.
clicking. Yeah.
No.
They're not even fit to lace Gundogan's right foot. Honestly,
About their back four, they're suffering the same thing Man United is suffering.
Subhanallah. What?
Let me
What?
explain.
Tell us more.
Let me explain. They have the same problems we are having because we don't have.
But rich people's problem.
Can I?
yo, he
what
said,
did
"Let
you
me
get?
explain."
Fuck's sake.
He said, "Let me explain." I got flashbacks of Kevin Hart's show, bro.
No one's gonna get that.
Shit.
Let me
my guy, I
explain.
got your joke.
Should laugh.
No, wait.
Let him learn.
Laughed
No.
inside.
You've got it. Please do explain here. Nimenyamaza.
Si lazima to explain. Hatuna time ya kuexplain.
Calling him out.
Nimeelewa.
Carry on. Bro.
Man City are suffering from the same problem Man United are suffering. They don't have a consistent back four in such a way that we have a left back who's supposed to be a left back playing consistently 4, 5, 6 games in a row. A right back Okusawa, but their centre back pairs and their left back is so inconsistent. Man United the same thing. Look at Liverpool and Arsenal. your back four has been the same number of players, same players. It's easy for people to defend if they've been playing consistently together.
No, I think for
That's
us the only back
in that
four.
essence. They have injuries, we have injuries.
I think
that's
it's only
why.
for us. It's only Trent and Vaj who have been consistent this season. The other guys are injured in and out of the team. Vaj and
No,
Trent.
okay,
Call him
wait.
bad,
Hey, don't
bro.
say bad.
Yeah.
Virgil van Dijk.
Hey, guys, there are kids watching, man.
Okay, I'm gonna call him the best defender in the world.
Okay, no, Eric, look at it this way. Robertson was the one playing consistently and then akapata injury.
Tsimikas
and then
came.
Tsimikas has been playing consistently as well
Okay.
since.
Okay,
I'm talking about Leo ni huyu, kesho kutwa ni huyu.
but even you
Champions
see
League ni
the way
huyu.
I don't understand the way you're linking, because even you guys, when you guys are back together, it's not like you play that well.
Last season we had the second best defense in the league. Please shut the fuck up.
You
I
are the
was
best.
waiting for that. Shut the fuck up. Hey, that one landed.
Please.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. because we had a consistent back four. We
You
were
are above
playing so
Arsenal.
well.
It's the best
We
defender
were-
in the league.
Second
Yes.
best goal.
Yes.
Even with
goal
Saliba.
difference, bro.
Bro, they actually no, Saliba was injured from like Feb, man. Shut up.
So yeah, so you agree.
Shut the fuck up.
So you agree. So injuries and inconsistent same number of players at the back.
What happened to
Does
Akanji
something.
for this?
That plus with the fact that they don't have the right replacements for the players they lost in the
In
summer,
the middle as well.
in the middle and in attack,
But
that's the issue.
Zoom-
because Doku is also inconsistent.
Zoom, yeah, true.
And
Last
Haaland.
season, though, Akanji was playing in
Haaland,
midfield,
Did you see the
Akanji
chances?
also played in
Where is he
midfield,
now?
yeah. In rotating, I guess,
and
at
then
the back.
Ake played left side, left back
Yes.
side. Is he playing that position this season?
No, he played
not a
centre
lot.
back against Crystal Palace, for example.
So they've changed a lot of positions.
Yeah, that's
so
the problem.
you have Akanji playing sometimes right back. Last season it worked though, because they kept rotating between John Stones right back,
Oh, yeah,
Kyle Walker
Stones.
centre back, Akanji left back, Ake
it
left
was
back.
more predictable. Like it was. It
No,
was like
they rotated way
no,
more.
it was. They were rotating based on like specific games, not that injury. Atuna option.
Maybe, yeah.
And then the guys who were coming back, someone like what's his name? Diaz came back from injury, for example. Like injuries do affect teams. I don't understand why you guys are so hard on Ten Hag and Man United.
No,
And clearly,
There's the angle.
I love it.
There's the angle. There it is.
we always do agree that injuries do affect performance.
But it's a
thank you so
These
much.
guys lost the league because of Saliba.
Thank you. Yes.
Why?
What have I been saying?
Why is he trying to make it like a Man
Wait,
United
why
problem?
you vindicating him, bro?
He's making problem
Acha.
exclusive. Why are you making this your own
No,
problem?
but
Yeah.
listen,
Why are you
when
making it just about you?
you guys,
I mean, Van Dijk was out for our season. He lost the league.
Yeah, but before he was out, you
We
guys
won
still
the
lost
league.
7-2.
No.
He played in that game.
okay,
And,
so
and that was against Steven Gerrard.
Good
it wasn't,
evening.
it wasn't.
It was good
yeah,
evening.
so bottom of the line is
Bottom of the line.
Bottom of the line,
bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Please shut the fuck up. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that's the thing though. Man City, do you guys see them having the same kind of season where they come back in the second half and then they recover?
Obviously.
the
I
points
don't
they
see
made?
that.
I don't see it.
Because let me tell you, I don't see
Well,
that.
this is like it's like deja vu. Have a horrible start of the season in Africa, mid-December, towards the end of December, January.
And
They
Kevin De
win
Bruyne
every
gets
single game
injured.
remaining.
Except now they don't have anyone else to step up for Kevin De Bruyne. It's not Gundogan.
That's what you think.
No, that's what I've seen.
But the Haaland is injured, though. To be fair on them,
So what?
he scored more than 50
They have a
goals
World Cup
last
winner,
season.
Ricky Alvarez, whatever, Julian
What?
Alvarez, bro.
Alvarez
Julian
is-
Alvarez.
Ricky Alvarez.
G. Alvarez.
Keep calling him Ricky
I'm a
Alvarez. bro.
Ricky G. Alvarez.
But Zoom,
He
to
looks
answer your
like a
question,
rookie, not a Julian, bro.
I don't think they're coming back and probably go back to the gear they were in, because unlike those other seasons where they've been, let's say, they were probably, let's say, like one performance away from getting back to the best. This season, they're conceding too many goals.
Yes.
They're not consistent on their positioning. You see, those seasons, you could say Lapo and there was another defender there, Lapo and then
John
keeper
Stones.
John Stones, exactly. Right now, Akanji is in the team, Stones is in the team.
They're
this
all
one is in the
good.
team.
But, for
and like we
example,
say,
look at them
and also like we
against-
said, Haaland is not going to score like 50 goals again this season.
It's also the teams around them, bro.
Yes,
The teams
and the
around
teams
them, like
around them.
Aston
Only
Villa.
Arsenal.
Aston Villa,
To Aston
bro. Aston
Villa,
Villa
bro.
peppered them
To
when
Aston-
they choppered
no,
them.
but
No,
grand
bro,
scheme of
you
things,
can't.
no.
You
In the
can't-
grand
you
scheme of
can't
things,
ignore it, you
like
can't ignore
no,
it, bro.
I'm talking. I'm
And but
looking
you guys
at,
remember in December
wait,
now, but
wait.
Yeah,
From
this
the-
is
for the
already
time is
title.
gone. Time is going.
Listen, for the title, I think the only concern is just Arsenal, right? They just need to
Nah.
out.
So you don't-
You're the
you don't
only
rate
people.
us?
No,
No, Saddam,
you're
think
also
about it.
struggling.
Saddam,
Clearly,
think
you don't
about
have a
it.
number 6.
Saddam.
Like you have your problems, Pia.
Wait.
This is we have our problems.
Now you
Skiza,
don't-
Skiza.
you're not part of this
What is
conversation, please.
Skiza, bro?
Even us, we
Think
have our
about
problems.
it. Think about it.
A lot.
Last season and the seasons prior to that, Chelsea were shit, Arsenal were shit, Tottenham were shit, a lot of teams
Aston
around
Villa
them,
not were
even
close.
Liverpool at one of those seasons were shit.
Gerrard was relegated in Villa.
Man United have been shit. So like all these teams have been shit, but now there's teams that take points off other teams. Newcastle are a problem. Villa are a problem. Tottenham are a problem. Arsenal obviously are a problem. Liverpool are still problematic. For
Brighton.
Chelsea, even Chelsea. Chelsea
They
what,
took
got
point-
12.
they scored
and
four
they
against Man
scored 4
City.
goals against City.
When's the last time he scored 4 against City?
Wolves beat City. And now Aston Villa, for example, we said Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Who else?
Sevilla to beat you.
Yeah, they did, but the
In the
difference
Champions
here is-
League, teams
the
are
difference
running.
here-
They're running over them.
and they have moments against them, and that's the thing about. I just don't think they won't fall off the
They
top
couldn't
4.
beat us at Anfield.
They won't fall off the top 4. But
Yeah.
what they will do is they'll keep pace with Arsenal, Liverpool, and then maybe even finish second. But I don't think they'll win the
But
league.
they, so, okay, look at it this way. If there was a team that is how, if for example they get to their second and third gear, they're clearly favorites. Nile,
Yeah, they're one of the favorites.
you for example right
They
now.
are the favorites,
Wait, look at you for example right now. A lot of things are going right on you for you. You have less crucial injuries. Like you have, your centre backs are Okusawa, Rice is fit,
They've been
right?
immaculate.
Your front three has been fairly healthy.
Coming back now, yeah.
Yeah, right. They have a lot of things going on that is not like out of their control. Injuries are out of your control, right? But look at it this way: if in the next 2-3 months their players come back, they get a rhythm. We've seen them string in 20-21 wins in a row.
15. You're getting carried away.
20. They did 20 in a row.
20 in a row. 20 in all competitions in a row.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Yes, Unifacts.
But anyway, no worries. Let's not get hung up on
If
that.
there's a team that can do that, it's them.
It's them.
Sawa.
It's them, yeah.
No, if there's a club but
You
not this team.
wait. You
Exactly.
If there's a club
That's
that can
well
do it, it's
said.
Man
No,
City, but
it's-
not this
And that's the
team.
thing, Saddam, what we're pointing at is that they're not as dominant and the other teams around them are not as recessive.
Number 2,
They're not as weak anymore.
Number 2, like you guys said on the squad, you see those seasons, like when they won the league above us guys with only 1 point, they could check off Raheem Sterling, bring on Leroy Sané. Good players for good players. Right now, the guys who are coming in for them, they're not as good as back
Tell
then.
me,
They're like Rico Lewis, man.
Rico Lewis, Kovacic,
Wait,
and
wait,
Nunes in the midfield.
Rico
They're
Lewis
not the
is
same
not- is not
level
a
as
bad player.
KDB.
But he's not that level.
When Rodri is not available, this guy would rather play Rico Lewis
They're falling down when
defense
Rodri's not
midfielder
available.
rather than Calvin Phillips. They just don't have that.
You guys remember
solidity
they had
anymore.
Raheem Sterling, they had Aguero, they had Jesus.
It's not just that.
Leroy
Yeah,
Sané.
they had even for Fernandinho when Fernandinho was not available, they had Rodri. Like they had players that fit the system, and now they don't.
the same. Okay, we're talking about the same team that can buy whoever the fuck they want, and
Yeah. Well,
and
that's
when
another
when
case
when
now.
when
That's a
come
different-
That's a different
when
case.
comes
That's a different
January,
case.
Different case
no, I
because
see.
Liverpool can spend,
No,
Tottenham are
no.
going to spend,
Liverpool
Newcastle are
can't
going to
spend.
spend. They
Look,
can.
listen.
They failed with a 110
But you see,
million
pounds.
his point
Sign
also doesn't stand
more
because
Endos in
his
January,
point doesn't
bros,
stand
guys,
here also
man.
because I think some of the players they've signed last summer, they've not like delivered like the way they should
Yeah.
be delivering.
And it's Man City.
How much did they pay for Mateus Nunes?
I don't know, but
Like
it's more
50
than 50.
million.
Yeah.
Like
55
They got Kovacic
million.
from
No,
Chelsea
that's Kovacic.
for free,
No,
20.
25.
20?
25 with 30.
and it's not working
not
that
working.
well.
But it's Man City.
Julian
How many
Alvarez-
players? How many
Julian-
players
Julian
pass through
Alvarez-
Man City? They just buy anyone.
Okay, yeah, that's true. But Julian Alvarez was a bit good last season. This season is dropped. His performance has dropped.
Yeah.
No, because he's being played in a different position. Last season he was only playing as number 9.
He was playing
No,
striker
last-
against Crystal Palace. Haku Fullback.
No, but see the thing is, last season he was Haaland in a Haaland
Alvarez
changed the
ile
position.
game yetu
Now
wa
he's being
Liverpool
played
angetufunga
midfield.
tatu. If he was a good player, he was a really good player angetufunga tatu game
If he
yetu.
was on form like
Alvarez.
last season.
All those chances that Doku created, it's Alvarez mwenye alikuwa na blank them.
I just think it's not more down to Man City. It's more down to what's around them. Around them, everybody's been lifted. Teams are competing harder. I don't think people have had this many points over the last 3 years.
Total?
Oh, yeah, we're so
Arsenal,
close to each
Arsenal
other.
had more points over last season by this stage of the season. Whoever was challenging at the top
City.
last season before that by match day what are we match day 15?
Yeah, I think
When
so.
I'm match day 18. And number 2, by the way, I want to
Match
support your
18.
point. You see, those seasons that Man City came from, let's say, from that slump, like to win the league. If you look at the team that finished second, that team was not like challenging the league, but that team was Man United in both stations.
Yeah.
The season that they were good from the start to the finish, when Liverpool finished second, they never went like down like for so long like they've done right now. So it's a all different situation. You guys, we are just there.
I agree with you. The thing is, I genuinely do agree with you, but obviously your argument's based on a lot of ifs. that don't look solid right now for them. From their midfield
But can
to their
change.
defense. It can change because they can change it in the transfer market. 150 charges could be 120. But
I've seen they want
I
some.
mean, if you have 160 charges, why not make it 130? You know what I mean?
okay, yeah. What's
Just
another
fucking
15?
add.
What's
Just,
another
just
15?
buy Saka.
Yeah.
Just get
Saka.
Arteta back.
Martinelli, yeah. Oh, sack Pep Guardiola. But yeah.
Oh, you see, back to his bib or whatever. They're doing well.
Bunga Cone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bunga Cone.
During Con, he is the best. I don't think there is any Con distributor who ever got 100 points.
Definitely not Ten Hag. Ten Hag never got 100.
But
That's why he was never hired as an assistant.
But
manager.
these guys ruined. These guys ruined the Champions League qualification for England for next season. There's a new format for the Champions League where 5 teams could have qualified.
Really?
If we got into Europa
these guys
League,
didn't-
there would have been more
Europa League.
So
allocations.
if they went into Europa League,
There would have been more allocations for England.
so now it's just top 4.
Only 4,
yeah.
and they've gone.
As
miss
it
out
was
again.
always. What are you looking at us for? Like at we've
Could have
done
been
something
5. It
wrong,
could have been
bro.
5.
Why you could
bro.
have won the Europa League?
No, we want to make
We've
it
already
more
done
good
that, bro.
You just want to play them again, so
You could have drawn that game 4-4 with Copenhagen.
Have you guys won the Europa League ever in your
Of course,
history?
of
No,
course.
you've never.
Karaka won the Europa League
You've
against Nigeria.
never, man.
It wasn't called Europa
Why are
League.
you again?
You're going to talk
We literally won the Europa League in 2001 when Michael Owen won the Ballon d'Or.
It used
But
to
it
be
wasn't called Europa
UEFA
League.
Cup.
UEFA Cup, yeah.
UEFA Cup.
Even us, we've won UEFA Fairs Cup.
Nah, don't have to even.
Yeah, that's, you see now.
Nyinyi.
That's the point.
No, since we won the
I'm
ring-
highlighting.
It's
you
funny
saying-
because
No.
Eric has just won all the old trophies.
Yeah.
Sijui league titles, zile za 1970s.
Since we won
We have
everything
won,
that
you
is
have
available.
one Premier League, my friend. Hauna Europa League.
You know these guys, we never won the
Anyway,
league. No,
we're
listen,
not
listen.
doing
No,
this.
they have to counter. We never won the league in 30 years. Like, you know, Mitocha only one league.
33.
Haya. Sawa.
Sisawa.
Nisawa, because we do need to wrap up the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always,
spoken
don't
about the
forget to
Champions League,
Huh?
Champions
Oh yeah,
League.
the draw.
Why do you talk about it? Why?
Let's talk about the draw.
Let's just do a quick run on who we
quick
think is
roundup.
gonna go
Yeah,
through.
so I think obviously the I think it's very balanced. That was my initial thought when I watched it.
Too safe. Nothing interesting.
No, I think it's balanced because then the quarterfinals is going to be very hot.
So you think that okay?
Because how many teams are possibly getting knocked out? Like you have most likely Porto, most likely Barcelona, most likely.
You're getting knocked out by Porto. Come on,
Please
man.
chill out, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
This Champions League, you don't have the reason.
Porto versus Arsenal. wait, let's see.
You guys want to give predictions?
Let's see prediction of who's gonna qualify.
We have
Right?
already done that. Yes.
Porto Arsenal.
I'm going for Porto.
I'm sorry. I think Porto dominates.
Nah, you
Bro,
guys-
Porto are good in the
you
Champions
guys are
League.
crack.
Okay, Mike.
You guys are on some crack.
Okay, thank you.
Arsenal win.
This is a Portuguese team. What do you mean, man?
So what? They've been playing in the Champions League. They've been the semis and quarters.
Actually, Sporting
Do you
did.
know-
Sporting did
wait.
a number on these guys last season. So
Do you know?
it's
Yeah,
a
Wait,
possible.
wait.
wait. Do you know? Do you know?
You guys got lobbed from halfway line by Sporting.
You guys got
Last
loved in
season,
preseason, man.
bro.
Shut up, bro.
Do you know?
This
Do
season.
you know which team has Champions League there?
Has more Champions
Yeah.
League. Porto.
Porto has been in this situation before.
Yeah. You
They've
guys-
done.
Why do you
they've
say
won.
Porto?
Porto.
No, you have to give it the respect.
It's not so direct.
So
for
what's
you,
the
but
respect coming with the kha?
I say Porto.
Zoom. Even if you win this game, you're going to sweat a lot.
No, they're not winning. PSG
Bro,
versus
we counting, we
Sociedad.
counting sweat now, bro.
I'm going for PSG to win that.
Yeah, PSG.
XS.
PSG Sociedad obviously PSG win.
No, Sociedad have a chance, bro.
Hawana.
chance.
Sociedad play ball, man.
Yeah.
PSG are random.
Yeah, PSG win. They don't play ball.
PSG have Mbappe. They're winning that game.
Sociedad won
bro.
the group, but they
Come on, man.
Huh?
they won the group.
Exactly. Sociedad won their group.
Pioli beat PSG in fucking Champions League group stage. Anyway, PSV versus
You once said
VPP.
that bold move.
I'm going for Dortmund on that one.
Yeah.
Who and who?
PSV, the team that you beat.
Yes.
Yeah, PSV is actually shit.
City Copenhagen.
Copenhagen City. Ooh, Copenhagen. After playing with them twice,
This one's gonna lose 3-0.
Man City's gonna win. Leipzig versus Madrid.
Madrid.
This is a Madrid tournament. Lazio Bayern Munich. I think Lazio will surprise people.
Why? Because you watched them a couple of times against AC Milan
on Sunday evenings.
on Sunday at 11 p.m. Shut the fuck up, man.
And he's tweeting alone there. Oh my god.
Wait, sorry.
Playing
Wait.
on an AstroTurf pitch.
Wait, sorry. Please shut the fuck up. Sawa, please shut the fuck
That didn't
up.
bang though.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't bang.
Yeah, you guys don't want to laugh at everything I say. Because I'm top of the table.
Inter-
That's funny.
Inter Atletico. I think Inter will win.
Well, that's not.
I say
direct.
Inter. I say
Inter
Inter.
on fire.
But that's gonna be such a shit game, bro.
No, well,
No,
Atletico played well
Atletico
this
play
season.
football
Bro,
nowadays, bro.
Inter play.
Athletic play football
Zoom,
nowadays.
and like
man.
last season, Atletico now have the goals back.
Do they?
Even when you're
With
betting,
Morata.
actually, that like
Yeah.
Almost of their games they are now.
bro.
You see, Zoom, when last season they're winning games
Alvaro.
1-0 or 1-1. This season, there are 2+ goals in the Champions League for them. I think
So
they're
look
watching
at
the
their
goals
group,
back.
man.
Did you see
Who's
how
in
they were
that
playing football against Celtic? They're playing really good football.
Bro, Celtic is she.
I think this one
Bro,
is
Inter have
in the open
scored.
one.
Inter have scored so far 34 goals. Right, they've conceded like 7 in the league.
That's
Only.
Serie A, though.
But this knockout, man, come on, it's Champions League.
No, I'm talking about it's gonna be an entertaining game.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's what I'm trying to guarantee you.
Okay.
So draws of the round of 16.
I think Napoli,
Barca,
beat
Barca, Inter, and Atletico will be 2 interesting games. The rest,
I think Arsenal Porto as well is going to be interesting.
no, it's gonna
Just
be
think Porto's
one-sided.
gonna win home and then they come and beat you away.
Like you got beat at home last season.
You don't know Champions League.
Last season we chop at home
In
in the middle of a title
I
race.
think Arsenal have a better chance of winning the Champions League than they do the Premier League this season. And I'm
Right.
still confident we can win the Premier League.
Man City no bigger zote
La
mbovu.
hawla.
We'll see. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and we'll see you guys next week.
Merry Christmas.